All right, welcome back to the channel. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Yeah, welcome to Miami International Airport here at gate D12 at beautiful Miami International Airport in Florida, obviously. Yeah, so tonight, kind of stealing some time tonight, and we're gonna fly on a VATSIM FNO Friday Night Ops up to Memphis, Miami to Memphis, M&M. Why not? Yeah, the event is in Memphis, and I don't know why I picked Miami, because it gave me a nice, relaxing, hopefully, knock on wood, yeah, like relaxing. I think it's about a 2-hour flight, so yeah, this is kind of a long one for us recently, but man, it's been a long week. It's been one hell of a week, and I actually have time tonight, and I wanted to chill and have all of you along to hang out, and yeah, so that's what we're doing. Anyway, so that's the airplane, PMDG 737-800, MSFS SU15. Let's see how we get on. What is going on, everybody? Mike Coffee. So I was chatting earlier. Mike says, you can't believe you're taking time out to watch this stream instead of messing around with SU15. Yeah, what's your problem, man? No, I'm kidding. Well, I'm glad you took the time. Oliver, how long? It's about 2 hours in the air, so it'll take us a little time to kind of get set up, because we do have our first officer here, Dan. First officer Dan is back. Danielle is on another route tonight, so we've got FO Dan back here in the right seat, and he's just kind of staring blankly out of the windscreen as he's known to do. So anyway, Oliver, yeah, already answered that. Pilot Mateo, what's up, man? It's Dan. Yes, Dan is here with us tonight. Mike, how long? 2 hours. Young Aviator, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you. MSFS needs to update. You're doing the same flight. Oh, you're waiting for the update. Oh, man, sorry, man. Honestly, the update for me for SU15 was pretty darn seamless, knock on wood. It didn't take long. I started it Thursday around 11:30. And then I went to the gym for about an hour for a really lame workout, and when I got back, it was done. So yeah, Mateo getting us that plane better than the 737 Southwest poop. What? Nothing wrong with Southwest. Come on, man. Anon, Flight Simmer, what's up, man? Yo. Back to you. Anon, you and I were just together on CST Gaming Stream. What's going on, man? I feel like we're all caught up. Oh man, yeah, good to see you, man. CST had a pretty cool stream tonight in the Comanche, kind of hopping around some Italian airports. VFR, yeah. What happened to Susan? No, that was Danielle. That was Danielle, and she's just on another route. No worries, she's still with the company, doing her thing. You know, building up her time, getting to that left seat. Danny, and this is Dan. That's how it is easy for me to remember. All right, cool. Well, speaking of Dan, let's get Dan to... Let's start setting up. Let's start setting up. All right, jeez.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Here he goes. Got his pilot sunglasses on. It's like classic Ray-Ban aviators. I mean, look at this guy. What a fine example of a first officer. Fresh off of his 1,500 hours. No, well, he spent some time at the regionals, but not too much. He's an ambitious young lad, and he's going to be helping us out. My coffee took you an hour this morning. Oh, for the update. Yeah, it's pretty good. Mike, Anon, love the GA. Yeah, I know, man. I 100% agree that this airplane in VR is pretty much the OG. I 100% agree, man. I dabbled with the idea of maybe taking the Phoenix fuel truck.
Don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives.
Yeah, I think something's messed up with the fueling though. This fuel truck is gonna just kind of sit here and not do much of anything. But anyway, that's probably something I did. Whoa, hello. But yeah, no, this is the GOAT in VR, 100%. PMDG. Dan can do the CDU. He does some of it. Now, he does what he needs to do, and I do what I need to do. So yeah, speaking of that, I mean, we got a little bit of time here. He's gonna kind of, well, let's speed him up a little bit. Let's get him into his pre-flight. There we go. Now he's gonna, oh man, that always scares me. Watch yourself there, FO Dan. You almost hit me in the head. Yeah. But yeah, he does his thing and I do mine. Young Aviator, you're only at 1% of the download. No! Yes, Anon, I have loaded it in. We do have a PDC, which we'll go ahead and work on now. And yeah, he's going to do his preliminary pre-flight procedure now. Mike bought the Duke. Yes, me too. I have both Dukes. I am yet to stream them, but they are awesome, man. They are awesome. And yeah, I know. I think it's something that I screw up. I think what I did is I already pre-entered all of the passengers and fuel, and I don't think I don't think GSX likes that very much. Stick shaker. So anyway, let's get going here. We're going from Miami. I don't think. Oh, we can pull that. It's excellent. So let's check our PDC. I'm pretty sure it was what we filed. Yep, Hurricane 4 to Smells. Quebec 116, Googie, Wazer, Vanzi 3. Yep, that is what we filed. Which runway? So the ATIS says we can expect either 8 left or 8 right. I mean, normally you'd be departing from the inner runway and landing on the outer, so I'm going to say 8 right for our departure, but we can always change that if we have to. Except it's... What the heck is going on here? Okay. Oh, because I'm a moron. Flight plan request. I'm a little rusty, guys and girls. I'm a little rusty. Select route. And let's get that in there. He's out for the walk around. He just disappears. He just, boom, poof, gone. Yeah. GSX does all the non-pilot stuff. I know. It's really cool. With the Phoenix, too, right, Anon? I love the... Actually, I like the GSX integration with the Phoenix. Maybe even a little more than I like with with FS to Crew and the 7.3. It pretty much just does everything for you too, right from the EFB. It's pretty nice. So, yeah. So we are on VATSIM, obviously. It doesn't look like there's anybody here that I can see. Those airplanes over there are static. And I don't really see anybody else here. And the fuel truck continues to sit there and just kind of wait. So, anyway. Just finishing off the night with some local beers brewed in the Village Brewery. Oh, man. Yeah, that sounds good. Ship one over, please. A golden ale. Nice. Yeah, tonight we have, Anon, we've gotten away from the domestic Pilsners because VR Sim Pilot's trying to watch his baseline a little bit. And where is it? Damn. Oh, I love VR, but I hate it because now I can't find where I put my... there it is. It's a High Noon. It's a seltzer. So, yeah. I'm not sure why that's up. I think we can close that. Anyway. Cool. We got our route data in there. What did she say? What am I missing here? Uh-oh. Just happened. Oh no. I lost you guys. There we go. You're back. Anyway, what am I missing here? Caleb, what's going on, man?
The security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Go for it.
Thanks.
All right. No, I've only had one. I'm on my second. Anon. Only on my second. Spring has left the building. Heavy rain in mid-60s, Mike. That sounds awful. You're too fat for your trousers. I'm getting there, man. And that's true. No, I don't get drunk. I don't think I've ever been what I would consider inebriated on a stream. And look at this. VR, lovely VR has somehow blanked out all of the buttons on the toolbar here. Luckily, I can hover over them and see what they are. So the only one we need now is GSX. Anyway, all right, let's get back into it. So I'm saying we're using 8 right. Sounds right to me. And then let's get into this. And the departure. We're going to go ahead and do it anyway. Is going to be the Hurricane 4. I think that's appropriate. For Miami, and let's pull up our PDC. So we're doing this right. That's the Asus. Yeah, see guys, I'm pretty rusty. Forgive me as I fumble through all this. Thank God we have Dan in the right seat. Hurricane 4 to Smells. That's a lovely name for a fix. And then the arrival into Memphis. They are using... well, we had Memphis as Asus up here for a second, and we do again. Hold on one second. Yeah, that's all right. I'll pull it from SimBrief. It's going to be 1.8 left. And back to the PDC, blah, blah, blah. The Vanzi 3 arrival, and it is the Wasser transition. Boom. Root, activate, execute. Let's go ahead and check that just to make sure it matches what we got in our PDC. Let's go to our legs page. So that all looks good to Smells. And then we're on to the Q116 to Wasser. Yes, excellent. And then we're on to the arrival. And then, right, and it's going to be 1.8 left, because that's the one that matches our direction of flight. So that is all good. Let's turn up some of these lights a little bit. So we're live time, live weather. So I anticipate that we're going to be landing, if not at night, at least it's going to be getting dark. So so that should be kind of cool. You guys like it when I land at night, because that always ends well. 5,000 feet. Just spin in 180 for our heading. What else? 6626 is the squawk. 6, 6, 2, 6. All good. Looks like the catering trucks are done. I don't know why it says Allegiant, but anyway. Yes, Mike, happy Memorial Day. I'm not sure why we have Allegiant catering our American 737, but hey, whatever. Not up to me. As long as I get the food on board, it's all good. You know, you live to fly, but you got to be up for some reno work tomorrow. Oh, yeah, it's already almost midnight. Oh my gosh, you shouldn't really be up. I'm not telling anybody. I mean, you're just being, you know, recorded on a live stream. But anyway, Young Gaming, what is going on? Welcome. What's up? Cool. All right, so all that is in. Back to our init page, and let's do the performance. To do that, we can go here. And we are expecting what did we say? Yeah, 08, right? Now, if they give us the left side, it's fine too, but whatever. Import the weight and balance from the aircraft. I'm going to go ahead and pick takeoff flaps 5, just because that's what I like. And 2990. Although Dan would have taken care of that for us. Anyway, let's calculate that. So select a temperature of 33 degrees and take off 1. But we don't need that yet. What's going on, Dan? How you doing tonight? Good? Life's good? Family's good? Excellent. All right. Anyway, Young Gaming. Hey, your Knickerbocker bud. What? What is that? Is that some new thing, Young Gaming? What is that? That's not like that skibbity thing, is it? Oh my god. Mike Coffee, as soon as you have the TBM somewhat under control, you're going to fly from Overclocked to Jamaica. Yeah, man. The other Miami airport. Let's go ahead and load that. Execute that.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
I think we were given 360 as our final altitude tonight.
Too low. Flaps. Too low.
And everything else just gets imported from SimBreed, so that's kind of nice. All right, so it was a selected temperature of 33 and take off 1 at flaps 5, CG 5.84, and it's 1, 2, and 9, and that matches exactly. So that's nice. All right, 5.84 units.
20, 10.
Oh, it's from TikTok. Okay. Yeah, that's why I don't know it.
Too low. Terrain.
All right.
Caution. Terrain.
Trims are set. All right. Let's go ahead and get the departure frequency in here. 12485. That's in. We got Miami Approach online. That's kind of nice.
TCAS test. Pass.
Let's go ahead and set up our departure briefing. It's going to be from a gate, derated at assumed temp. APU is not going to be on, bleeds on. No anti-ice. Yeah, this is all good, and that's all good. Cool. All right, so we're ready to run that.
Currently at Delta, wind 0908, runway 9 are cleared for the option.
Clear for the option at Miami. Why not?
Hi. Here's the fuse.
Gaming is going.
Welcome.
Young Gaming
nice
is going to
flight.
fly a 172 with an instructor. Oh, no way. Awesome. In real life. Nice. How many flights have you had, Young Gaming, in the venerable 172? Great airplane to start out in, by the way. I mean, super fun, fairly simple to fly. That's awesome, man. And yeah, I mean, if you've had a flight or two, I think I did a landing, I think after the third flight, my instructor finally felt confident. Now, I will tell you, when I did the landing, her hand was like it wasn't on the yoke, but it was as close to being on the yoke, and her left hand like ready to ram in the throttle. Her hand was so close to being on the yoke, but yet not on the yoke. It wasn't even funny. And I'll be honest, my first landing wasn't the best. I mean, we got it down, nothing broke, but let's just say that the landing gear, those little struts are pretty springy on a 172. 4, okay, yeah, Young Gaming, man, you're probably ready. That's awesome. You too, Young Aviator, awesome.
180.
Very good. All right, let's run the pre-flight checklist. He's going to get his checklist out here.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Windows heat, on. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 174, altimeter 29990.
Heading 174. Altimeter 2990.
Number 70, I
Parking
can't
brake.
8 miles from pads, turn left heading 120. Maintain 2000
Set.
until snaps on final approach.
Engine
course
start
cleared.
levers.
RNAV, runway 9
Cut off.
approach.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
One thing he didn't do that he usually does is set this to our appropriate flight level. So let's go ahead and help Dan out here. I don't know, maybe he does that in a later stage, but that makes me nervous. So I'm going to set that to 360. Cool. All right, let's run the departure briefing, and then we're almost done.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate.
Cool.
Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff, using D-rated thrust with an assumed temperature. Landing a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off.
Good. You
Above
have a
80
souped up
knots,
172.
we will reject
Nice.
for fire,
Oh, you train in a
engine
152.
failure, loss
Same
of
thing,
control,
just a
or
little
wind
smaller.
shear.
Young
Crew member
gaming,
noticing
you're a
the
little too young,
abnormality
but
will
you
clearly
think
state the
your
problem.
instructor's going to
I
do
will
half and you'll
call
do half?
reject
Okay.
or continue.
Yeah, if you're
the decision
14, I
is
mean,
to
you guys you
reject,
can't
I
even
will close
solo
the
until
thrust
you're
levers and
16.
disengage
So,
auto throttle. Observe or apply
yeah, y'all have
maximum
some time.
braking.
That's awesome, though.
Race speed brakes. Apply maximum amount of reverse thrust
That is
consistent
awesome.
with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway. Stow the speed brake and set the parking brake. Advise the cabin. This is the captain speaking. Remain seated. Remain seated.
Bag's
I'll then
still coming
perform
on
any
here.
necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation
Nice weather
checklist.
here in Miami. Actually,
in the
that makes
event
me
of an
want to
engine
check to make
failure
sure that
after
we actually
V1,
are on.
we will continue to
live
take
right
off,
now.
rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master
Yeah, real
caution.
time, real weather.
There will be
All right.
no other calls
You're
below
234
400
Charlie
feet.
Delta, radar contact.
At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm the failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items.
Yeah,
you
climb
guys
at
are young
V2
yet.
to
I mean,
V2 plus
you
20
guys got
to
time.
1,000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract
boarded all the
flaps on
passengers
schedule.
at this point, right?
When flaps have been
Yeah, they're all
retracted
in.
at or above, flaps up, maneuver speed, call for level change if
Pretty much
VNAV
ready
is
to go.
not engaged. Set max continuous thrust and call for the appropriate
As
emergency
soon as he
checklist.
finishes the world's
We are under our
longest
maximum
departure
landing
brief.
weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all
Yada,
published
yada.
speeds and altitude
Traffic
restrictions.
is
No
11
noise
o'clock
abatement
in
procedures
6
required.
miles
Any questions, comments, or
westbound
concerns?
No
SR20
questions.
out of 1,000
Departure brief
countries.
complete.
We're looking for the traffic executive from there.
All right, cool.
4 Charlie Delta, we're going to do the ILS 9
Let's speed him up a little bit here.
Number 4 Charlie Delta, roger, you can expect that.
Would you like the APU on?
Go for it.
Starting the APU.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate
Alright.
your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in
Nice.
front of you to provide more room for larger
Young gaming.
items in our
Yeah, it's alright. The only thing that
compartments.
you're gonna
If you
do.
need assistance, contact
It's the
flight
only thing that
attendant.
you are
If
going
you are
to
unable
middle
to
school.
accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring
At,
it to the boarding door and we will check it for you.
13,
Also,
yeah.
review the safety
Yeah, my daughter was
instruction card
13
in
when
your
she went to
seat
middle school.
pocket.
She's 14
If you
now,
are
about to
seated
be
in
a
an exit
freshman
seat,
in high
also
school.
review the exit seating criteria.
One of the reasons I'm able to stream tonight is that my daughter is out of the house this evening, and my wife is across the country pretty much in Phoenix. Well, not Phoenix, I'm sorry, Payson, Arizona. So I am a bachelor this evening. All right, cool. So let's get ready to call the ground crew. And we're pretty much almost ready, I promise. All right, so all this is set. What is the actual runway heading? It is 092, not 180. Moron. What am I doing? We would have caught that in one of the
APU on the
checklists.
buses.
All right. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead. Miami approach, good evening, sir.
Please disconnect the GPU.
Roger, disconnecting the GPU.
All right, he's gonna get that out of there.
Sir, 4801, Miami approach, hello. Squawk 4721.
How's the stream look, by the way, folks? Looking okay? Sound okay? Everything good?
GPU is disconnected.
Micah, what's up? Micah, I feel like we're following each other from stream to stream.
We're 4 Charlie Delta flight.
All right, GPU's gone.
Heading 270, 4 Charlie Delta.
Oh, I guess, are they still boarding? Oh, they're probably still putting the bags on? What's going on? Why did that reset to 5 minutes? I don't particularly like that. Come on. What's going on here? This is GSX.
And Sir 4801, radar contact, 3
Closed.
miles southeast of Kayaks at 7,400.
Oh, passengers
Are you
boarding
on an
starting.
arrival? I don't see one
Oh,
in your
you gotta be
flight plan.
kidding me. Why is it just starting?
Yes, start all.
Oh, what happened there? We gotta wait for like 140 people to get on board? Oh my god.
Sir 4801,
Controlling in,
the RNAV runway 10 left approach.
Nashville.
The
Nice.
Lauderdale altimeter's
You got a tower below
2990.
you. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, if you're just doing like approach. Yeah. Unbelievable. Now we gotta wait for all these knuckleheads to board.
And,
Oh, what has GSX done to me? Oh my gosh, welcome on board. Yada yada yada. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to wait. Did I say Nashville? I said Louisville. Rewind the stream. No, I'm kidding. Fires, what's up? Oh, Fires, we gotta wait for all of these people to get on the airplane. Oh, God. Oh my gosh. Oh well. I mean, we did get an early start.
Good evening, Miami First JetBlue 151.
I mean, our off-block time was supposed to be 7 o'clock local, so 2300.
JetBlue 1519, Miami approach.
We'll be a little bit late getting off the gate. Let's just say there was a delay. There was a passenger who maybe was very late getting to the gate. I don't know. I don't think this jetway even looks good from inside, right? Yeah. Oh, here they come. All right. Welcome.
Sir, 4 Charlie Delta,
Ma'am,
landing
careful.
180.
His heels. Jeez.
Heading 180, 4 Charlie Delta.
Sir, your hat is on the wrong way. The golden age of air travel, folks. This guy's sauntering down here in his, is that a denim jacket, sir? Very nice. Very nice. I like your sweater. A little hot in Miami for a sweater, but anyway. Oh my gosh. Now, luckily, we didn't have all 186, you know, seats filled. We've only got like 149, but it may take a minute. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there. Usually GSX is Johnny on the spot with this stuff. Young Gaming, flight engineer is on deck. Yeah, you can sit here. Here.
Sorry, 70 uniform Roger. Thanks you to parking via Alpha Bravo cross runway 13 at Alpha.
Mike Coffee, why not text and update your social media status? Wonder if pilots can get away with it like kids in school while you wait. I don't think so. I think before the flight, maybe. I don't know. Like during checklists being run, maybe at this point, like we're just kind of waiting around. Maybe they could. You know, one thing also we didn't do. Oh my gosh. It's been a while. Yeah, I don't know, Mike. Underdog, what's going on? It's going well. We're just waiting for people to get on board now. GSX didn't quite want to board them. I don't know. Maybe I missed. Sometimes there's like a queue that GSX gives you that says like, do you want to board crew and pilots, and in VR it doesn't pop up. Usually it just goes ahead, you know, does the boarding anyway, but this time it didn't. So that's kind of irritating, especially since we have the APU running now. We're just kind of burning gas. Anyway, Mike, she's got a nice sweater. Hey, where are you going? What a funny thing to ask somebody boarding the same plane as you are boarding. Memphis. She's going to Memphis. Young Gaming. Ooh, you sneak your phone in school. Ooh. Yes, Underdog, yes. Good old GSX. The love-hate relationship with GSX continues. Dan over here is just focused, man. He's like laser focused. He's ready to go. He's got his Ray-Bans on. He's got his epaulets, the 3 bars. Just, he's ready. He lives for this stuff. Me, I don't know, but the guy in the left seat's just grizzled. He's just bitching about company and, I don't know, his schedule and where he's based and, I don't know, the new union contract and blah, blah, blah. And this guy over here is like, man, I'm just living the dream. Anyway, heading the game, Dan. Oh, he's look at him. I mean, all he's doing is waiting for the next checklist. You know, he's done all the things he needs to do. He's just waiting. Young Gaming, you need to cause chaos. No chaos tonight. This is a chill stream. Oh, by the way, looks like CloudBot is working again. What's the first officer's name? That's Dan. F.O. Dan is sitting over there. And they're still boarding. We're not just sitting here for the sake of our own health. We're still boarding, unfortunately. So, nice backpack. Please place that in an overhead bin. Very nice. This guy means business. Don't mess with that guy.
Charlie Delta, 3 miles from pads, cleared ILS runway 9 approach. Cleared ILS.
Nice sleeve there, buddy. Sir, watch your head. Yep, we're still boarding. I know I've got the chat window up there. It kind of follows me wherever I go. So, anyway. lovely cabin of the PMDG 738.
JetBlue 1519, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Bear with me, folks. There's no way, well, unless I restart that coaxial app from GSX, there's no way to stop this. It has to finish now. So, sorry. Anyway, Oliver Garrett messaged retracted. Kristen, what's going on? Good evening. Welcome. Underdog, SU15, I don't want to jinx it, but pretty good. You tell me. I don't know. What does this stream look like? Does it look okay? Because I've done 2 test flights, very short ones. One in the Grand Duke, and then one in this aircraft. 2 test flights, and they both went very well. Oliver, he can win our basketball game for us. Yeah, he had to duck. I think he hit his head. My coffee, since we're boarding, you're going to go make a coffee, which will take 10 minutes or so. Nice. Underdog, it was buttery smooth? Yeah, nice. It is buttery smooth in here, too. There are no... I mean, there is stabilization on the VR to desktop window, just because you don't want to see me bouncing my head all over the place. But it's like real life in terms of just when I move my head, the scene moves with it. I can still hear the boarding back there. It sucks. I'm so sorry. My side-eye. Oh my gosh. So how has everyone's week been? I think they're done. I think that's it. Nope. Come on, hurry it up.
Sure, 4801, reduce
sauntering.
speed to 210 knots, then just gonna maintain.
Whoa, man. She's in a big-ass hurry.
20 knots, 3000,
sorry. Menacing looking man. I think there's a ding when they're done. Anyway, you should have named LeBron James. Oh, who was the tallest basketball player in NBA history? Was it Manute Bol? Is he the tallest? He must have been up there, right? Young Gaming eats nukes for breakfast.
JetBlue 1519, you want a visual approach or you can't?
We get to listen to a nice ATC here. I guess we could brief up the departure. I don't know.
Alright, JetBlue 1519, clear visual approach from my 12.
This is why I start these streams a little bit early. Yeah, pretty basic here. We're going to go to Sea Salt. Actually, the departure is awesome. This takes us right over the city of Miami, and then up to the north and then off to the west. But yeah, this Sea Salt fix takes us right over Miami, and then right before we get to South Beach, we kind of make a turn to the north. So this should be a fun one. I like this departure. I've flown it in the sim a few times, and it's pretty scenic. I don't know if it's me or if SU15 did something to everybody, but like my LOD, like the distance at which I can see buildings and stuff, I believe has greatly increased. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but anyway, your teachers call you Ollie James. Why? Oh, are you tall like LeBron? Young Gaming, you're finally free from school. You went to Urban Air and had a pizza party. Nice. I used to love it when we would get like a prize party at school. All right, come on. We gotta be almost done. We got 149 people. I mean, this is getting old. I mean, at some point, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill GSX. Like, if this goes on for another 2 minutes. In fact, if this like resets itself again, I'm just gonna reset the GSX and we'll get on with our lives. Do the pushback manually, I guess. There's LeBron, I guess, again, the tall guy. I don't know. This is getting a little ridiculous. Oliver, you are very tall. Okay. You can decrease the boarding time. Yeah, and Micah, normally it's not an issue. Normally they board while the bags are loading, but I mean, look, everything is buttoned up and loaded, and the passengers just didn't board. And they're still boarding. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I could restart Coati, all right? Maybe I'll do that. Should we do that? What do you think? Dan Lonick, what's up? Hello, would I share the graphics settings? Yes, I have a video up on the channel. that outlines every single graphics setting that I've got. So just check out that video up on the channel, and you can see it. What do you guys think? Should I kill this? Give it another minute? I think I'm gonna kill it.
Delta on the go round. Number 4 Charlie Delta, roger, radar contact.
You guys tell me. Young Gaming, you're gonna get to see you guys later. Have a great day. Oh, Young Gaming, I hope it's not because we're taking so long to board, man. You should be on the LA Lakers team. You should be on the Lakers on Sunday. Are you that tall? Now, where the hell is GSX? I think it was this one. Yeah, this is irritating. I'm gonna restart this. Here, restart. All right. Forget all this. All right. Now we just wait a second while that restarts. There we go. Okay. All right. Cool.
Number 4 Charlie Delta.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
All right. We're good. We're good. Prepare for pushback and departure. American Airlines. All right. There we go. Now we're moving. Yeah, I should have done that a while ago. That was irritating. Sorry, guys. The toolbar, I don't know, because VR. Every once in a while, stuff just doesn't work right. All right.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
That's great. Let's see. The 8 is probably flipped. It's November, and it's 2990. Okay. All right. So we'll call them up with November. Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP?
Sure, 4801, 5 miles from Warrior.
V2 149 heading 092, altitude 5,000.
Takeoff speeds.
V1 141, V2, VR 142, V2 149.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
Free and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light.
110 at
On. Before start checklist complete.
Start sequence is 2 then 1.
Check.
All right, here we go. They're going to ask me which way we want to push. I believe the tug is lifting us. It is.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today.
So we want our tail to the left.
Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations
Miami approach. Good evening, American 1202 is at Miami gate Delta 12 with November ready for push and start.
Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. Release your seatbelt with the metal flap on the buckle. It is our
Push on November
policy that you
approved
keep your
for
seatbelt
American
fastened at all
1202.
times while seated.
Cool. All right, let's go.
Doors are clearly marked with exercise instructions for door operation.
Start at will.
Each door is
Turn number
equipped
2.
with an escape slide.
Start an engine 2.
Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may
You get a
be
tug
behind
driver
you.
view. Look at this.
In an emergency
Tug driver
flight,
in
eliminate the
VR.
aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure,
Full
appear
pressure.
open and oxygen mask will be
Back in there.
Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask toward you to start to full of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the
Young
mask
Gaming,
and will
can I
stay
get you a
on its
coffee?
place.
Yes, once we
Cover
get
your nose and
airborne, I
mouth
will
with the
ask
mask.
our
Place the elastic band around
flight
your
attendant
head
to get you
and
one.
tighten
100%,
by pulling
yes.
on the end. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not
Her
permitted
PA
in the
is
cabin
so
or
long.
lavatory. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat.
Starter
Thank you for your
cutout.
attention.
Good push.
Number 2 stable.
Uniform for terminal.
Turn number 1.
Start an engine 1.
Yeah, we pushed back about 10 minutes late. That's all right. We'll get there in plenty of time for this
Welcome
event.
to Miami, taxi to parking via Papa.
Oil pressure.
Parking via Papa, JetBlue 1519.
No, Dan, no, I haven't. I haven't changed anything.
That's not true. I changed a couple things with OpenXR toolkit, but no, my graphics settings in MSFS are the exact same.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start. Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
So yeah, no, they're the same, man. Oliver, Red Hook Raiders Basketball Channel Live. What's that? You lost me on that one. Flaps 5. God, see, I don't have to do anything. It just does everything for me.
Starter cutout. Number 1 stable.
And JetBlue 2453, unfortunately I need to close since frequency change of
No.
Good night.
Alright, so we'll lose Miami approach.
Thank you. Have a good day.
There goes the tug.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Number 4 Charlie Delta flight.
Flight controls check here in a second. There we go. Left, right, forward, aftward, left rudder, right rudder.
Check.
Flight controls check complete. Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on.
Should have flown STF.
Off. Isolation valve.
Ah, Micah. I know.
Auto engine
would have been a
start
short flight
switches.
though.
Continuous. Recall.
Checked.
Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detemp.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Number 4
equipment.
Charlie Delta 4 miles from pad.
Clear.
Turn left heading
Clear.
120.
Before taxi
Maintain
checklist completed.
2000 until Samsung on
Clear
approach
left.
course cleared RNAV runway 9 approach.
Clear right.
Alright, we're ready to go here.
RNAV 9 November 4 Charlie Delta.
Maybe talk.
Actually, this is kind of cool. If we bring this tablet up here, we can actually draw on it now. This is pretty cool. Check this out.
Go ahead.
We can get our pen out. Oh boy. Red Hook Athletics, Oliver. Okay. Micah, people love takeoffs and landing. Exactly. Miami approach. American 1202 at Miami. We're ready for taxi with November.
American 1202, Miami departure, squawk mode Charlie, runway 8 right, taxi line November 11, Mike.
8 right via November 11, Mike for American 1202. Yeah, we got our transponder on now.
Flight deck.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Cabin is secure.
November 11, Mike. All right, cool. Let's go. So yeah, you can write right on the chart. Now. Pretty cool. All right, big check. Looks good. So if I would have done a short flight, I could have done 2 legs. Yeah, but then I couldn't have just relaxed. I don't know. Like I'm not a very good streamer. I've noticed that. It's probably very true. The viewing public would have liked to see it, but here we are. So we go for it. All right, November 11 is just this one, and then it's on to Mike. And it's 8 right, just like we planned. So that's good.
Yeah, 1-2.
Might as well do the before takeoff checklist.
Miami departure, good day, American 2027, IFR2 short.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
American 2027,
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
5.8 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Nice. Alright. Take some notes from Owls. I could never be Owls, come on. Owls is the GOAT. One of the GOATs. Owls, CST Gaming, those guys are GOATs. I am but a lowly VR streamer. I'm going to move you guys a little bit. I feel like you can see that like in the view here. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Is that view okay for you guys? Like, can you see my too high, too low? What does it look like? Oh, you're you're saying is that takeoff and landings make shorter flights. They do. But honestly, I kind of wanted a longer flight tonight because, hey, yours truly kind of wants to chill a little bit too. But seriously, how's the view? Is that like when I'm just looking straight ahead, can you guys see like a normal view? Because honestly, I feel like I'm sitting properly. Dan is a little bit tall, but I don't know. You guys let me know. Taxi at 21 knots. Makes sense to me. Hey, there's VR Sim Pilot and FO Dan. That's a pretty cool view. Screenshot that. Yeah, we're trucking. We're gonna make up some time here. Passengers are just aching to get to Memphis. Want to go see Graceland? I don't know. Fine. Seems a tad high. Okay. How about that? Actually, that's probably good right there, just so I can see the little tip of the windshield wiper. How's that? I think that's good.
Lufthansa 463
I think Dan is just very tall.
At Sierra.
Something on the 1280, this is the 463.
This is like the world's longest taxi, too. You think that I'm missing the tan, 2-foot beard and pink hair. Wait, what? No. Does this guy have a tan, 2-foot beard and pink hair? Wait, what? No. No, these guys are clean-cut, strapping young lads, just like VR Sim Pilot and FO Dan. Come on, what are you talking about? Did you give away? That's right. Yeah, no. Yes. Oh, Micah. Now everybody knows what I look like. Yes, with my pink hair. My long hipster-style beard, handlebar mustache, and I'm all tatted up. Yep, that's exactly what I look like. Garrett, Red Hook, New York. Oh, gotcha, Red Hook, New York. Okay. Versus Rhinebeck, New York basketball game. Okay. Sorry, I don't follow the Red Hook Raiders basketball program. Is that your team? Is that like your home team? Red Hook?
Runway 9 are clear for the option.
Red Hook is Brooklyn, right?
Active for the option over 4 Charlie Delta. Giant 91, I'm closing up here. Frequency change approved. Just be advised there's an aircraft coming up short of 8 right on the same departure as you, so you might want to coordinate with them before departing.
I guess we'll go to CTAF.
We're holding for that. We're only around right now.
Later, American 1202. Same thing with you. There's an aircraft short of a 9er on the Hurricane as well, so you might want to coordinate with them. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Okay, we'll coordinate over on CTAF for American 1202. Have a great night, great weekend.
Thank you.
Okay, so we need to go to CTAF.
463 heavy frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Miami.
Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Alright.
Well, let's... Aircraft Miami approach now closed. Unicom or CTAF, excuse me, is 118.3 for Miami, 19.3 for Fort Lauderdale.
1183. Somebody remember that. 1183. It's always something. .3. Okay, well, let's go ahead and at least line up. Miami traffic, this is American 1202. We're about to line up and depart 8 right. I know there's an aircraft waiting to depart 9er. Miami traffic calling in the aircraft waiting to depart runway 9er at Miami. Alright, well, let's line up and wait at least before takeoff procedure.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats.
1183. Yes, I know,
approach.
Underdog. Well, I called it, so we're going to line up and wait at least, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get our stuff set up here.
Ready to go.
Takeoff.
118.3.
All right. Let's go ahead and pull up the SID. I mean, if they're not talking, that's kind of their problem, right? I mean, we'll pay attention here, but I'm trying to do 5 things at once. All right, this is a pretty cool departure, so hopefully we'll get to see some of it. Not be too busy. Yeah, they're not talking. This is kind of dangerous, but yeah, it looks like they went ahead and just departed. Look, see this guy? Miami traffic, American 1202. We're lining up and waiting. 08 right. Aircraft that just departed runway 9. What's your position? Doomcough. Yeah, I bet they're on Unicom too, Micah. Exactly. Dead stick. Oh my God, what's going on? What is going on? Good to see you. Long time no see. Underdog. Yeah. Tyler, anything needed for VATSIM integration in the all-in-one tablet? VATSIM radio and vPilot. That's about it. I think I got a video up there on that too. Yeah, Micah, they're on Unicom. I think we're good. Looks like they disappeared. Miami traffic, American 1202 is departing. 08 right on the Hurricane 4 departure, Miami. All right, let's go. Toga's in chat, everybody. Let's get this flight off the ground. It's been too long. That was a terrible job lining up.
Thrust set.
There's Miami in the distance. That's what I mean about the LOD. Like, I didn't used to be able to see those buildings. I haven't changed any of my settings. 80 knots has changed.
V1. Rotate.
Pretty smooth.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up. .400 feet.
Set flaps up speed.
Set.
Select LNAV.
LNAV.
Select VNAV.
VNAV.
Alright, let's put the autopilot on and take some views. Select autopilot on.
Autopilot on.
Alright, actually let's get the flaps up. But there's Miami. Yeah, this is a cool departure. Hang on a second here. Let's wait till we're in flaps retraction range here. Flaps up.
Speed checked.
Alright, outside. Oh, sorry. Nice. There's Miami.
Set.
After takeoff checklist. It's pretty money. There's South Beach over there. There's downtown Miami.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On.
That's a screenshot right there.
Auto landing gear. Up and off.
We never set the time.
Flaps. Up, no lights.
Oops.
After takeoff checklist complete. Happy to release the cabin crew.
Go for it.
Okay.
So good. I mean, this looks just like it looks in real life, to be honest with you. In VR, I mean, that looks real. Yeah, I don't know what SU15 did, but like I think the LOD is better or something. I don't know. I can, like, the buildings, I just can see more. It's just so good. I don't know. Togas, yes. Yeah, Micah, exactly. Just like in real life. CTAF, and then monitor 1215. Although we're not doing that. Deadstick, notice any difference in VR? Yeah. I was just saying. I think it's smoother. Knock on wood. I can see more stuff on the ground. I mean, it looks better and it's smoother. I don't know what they did. But I mean, this looks like I'm sitting in, what is this, row 10-ish? I think it's row 10. Like on a real American 738. It's epic. All right, let's get back up here where we belong. I think that other guy must have disconnected because I don't see him on I was gonna say ADSB on TCAS. But yeah, Deadstick, I do see a difference. Tyler, unless it's a post in my Discord. Oh, it'd be a great list of add-ons and setup. Yeah, maybe one of these days I'll get around to making another video. Honestly, it's just not that different, Tyler. It's just not that different. Alright, we're about to pass 10,000 feet here. Underdog. Yeah, it's really good. Look at him. I mean, he just does stuff. Pop the landing lights off.
Happy to release the cabin?
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's good.
Portable electronic devices may now be used, with the exception of TVs, radios, two-way transmitters,
nope.
or any other device
not using VD. I'm using just the link cable, the official Oculus link cable. Yeah, that's it. Underdog. Yuck. Miami's the worst city in the world. What? I don't mind Miami. I mean, I haven't spent a lot of time there. Last time I was there was a couple years ago. My daughter played in a golf tournament down there at Doral. And, we had a good time. It was a good time. It was a good place to visit, It's like any city, in my opinion. Like New York City, for example. I mean, I like New York in small doses. I don't mind going there for work. I don't do that much anymore. I like going there during, like, Christmas time. Would I want to live there? Probably not. But, it's a decent enough place. Let's go to the other seat here. We take all the VR windows with us wherever we go. But yeah, I don't know. Mike, it definitely looks better. Yeah, I think you're right. And yeah, I don't know, for your 3080, I don't know. They did something. I mean, it took a while. They had some issues, I think. I think it was with Xbox that there were some issues that Mike Crisobo was working out. But I don't know. They did something good because it's so... I'm jinxing things so bad right now. So far, so good, though. So far, so good. Off into the sunset. So yeah, real time, real weather tonight. Why not? It's going to get dark, which is fine. Like, I don't mind flying at night as long as you guys don't mind seeing some darkness on the stream. I actually kind of prefer real time, real weather, but I know that it doesn't make for as a beautiful stream. Tyler, yeah, go back and check out that video. You've been doing a bit of VR flying without any add-ons. Yeah, man, VATSIM plus VR equals like the ultimate, in my opinion, in immersion. It's really good. It's just really good. Doing some chair flying for your IFR. Honestly, so I mean, obviously check with your double I for what he or she wants you to do in terms of sim training, but I used X-Plane a long time ago when I was getting my IR, and honestly, it helped a lot just for the procedures. Obviously, like the flight models and stuff, it's never like real life flying, but to kind of familiarize yourself with the procedures, like holds, for example. Like, you can practice flying a hold. You can practice tracking a VOR. Just the procedures of it with the sim all day long, and that helped me a lot, to be honest. So yeah, DLSS, Tyler, makes a screen. Yeah, I don't use DLSS, man. TAA all the way. Hey, that rhymes. I'm a poet and I don't know it.
But yeah, I used DLSS like twice, and it drove me nuts because I couldn't see anything. Everything was all blurry. Here, I mean, I can read everything. Native resolution with the Quest. And then all the settings, like I said, that are up in that video. But yeah, Underdog, this sim really does look better even on your PC. Yeah, I agree, man. My coffee, Ray doesn't take 15 minutes to boot up. I know, it takes less time, Mike. It takes less time to boot. Yeah. Like you did all that and then went out earlier this week and did it in real life. That's awesome, man. Yeah, using the sim. I mean, even VATSIM. I mean, VATSIM ATC is pretty darn close to the real thing. You know, especially like calling up to get your clearance. You can practice copying down your craft and all that stuff. And the procedures are pretty much bang on. I mean, even that flight I did, I think it was Monday, you know, we practiced, we did some VFR stuff, but in the SFRA in DC, which is where I fly out of, those procedures were pretty spot on, except for when Potomac Approach handed me off way too early and we were still inside the SFRA. They would never do that. But yeah. Yeah, good refresher, exactly, Micah. Tyler, you get the real flying parts done, you need 20 hours of hood time. Oh, you're there, man. And then the buttonology on the GTN 650. Yeah, we just got a 650 Xi in the Aero, and I'll tell you, the thing is so damn intuitive. I think because I've used the TDS 750 and 650s in got a set standard in MSFS, I was so used to it, it was like nothing at all. Transition set standard. Ahem. Transition set standard. Dan, talking to you. Set. Thank you. Jeez.
Mike, TAA, yep. Yes, TAA is much clearer than DLSS. Mikey, you've 10 hours budgeted for June. Nice, go get it. Micah, seriously, you guys, I mean, VATSIM, you guys nail it. I mean, I don't know if he turns these off or if I do. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just handle that for him. All right, no more gas in the center tanks. We're out. But yeah, Micah, you guys, you controllers are epic. Tyler, yeah, I love it too. It's so good. Yes, way better than the 430. The integration with ForeFlight. So I got the 650 Xi. We also got a FlightStream 510. I mean, it was a little bit more money, but 100% worth it. One, to update the database just over Bluetooth, and also the ability to just flick flight plans back and forth, or flight plan changes back and forth between the 650 and ForeFlight, and vice versa. So epic. Oh, and the ability to, like, the 430s don't do airways. And not that I fly IFR that much anymore, but like the route I take to go up to see my dad, you always get an airway or two. And the fact that the 650 does airways, I mean, what a time saver. I used to cheat, I'll admit it. I would never program every fix on the airway when I was using the 430. Yeah, I mean, I always got away with it. I was always ready to spin in a fix if I ever got a direct, but yeah, with the 650 and airways, and just it's so intuitive. It's great. Yeah, this AI co-pilot. I know, Dan. What's up, man? Come on, get with it. All right, we're looking good. Mike, try TAA. Yeah, the performance will suffer a little bit. DLSS does like frame, I think, interpolation is what they call it. So it definitely saves you, gives you some performance boost. But if you can get away with TAA, it makes things so much clearer. And unfortunately, it's the way MSFS or Asobo implemented DLSS, because what they could have done is implement DLSS for everything out there, and then you can apply, I think they're called like a mask, where you mask off all of the flight instruments and don't apply DLSS to them, but everything else is frame interpolated or whatever. But they
they didn't implement it. Is what I read, because I read that on the internet, so I'm an expert. Mike, you got a low pressure. Oh, thanks, man. Yep, I'm behind on chat. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're out of gas in the center tanks, and I forget. I think that Dan would have taken care of that for me, but you know, I'm over here. I'll handle it for him. Do I want to donate to you getting a new GPS? Yeah, go start a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter. I'll give you $1. Everybody donate $1 to Micah's GTN 650 Xi fund. You only need about 14,000 people to donate, including the install. But yeah, we hooked up with a great shop at the Shenandoah Sierra Hotel Delta Airport in Virginia, and my man Todd over there gave us a significant amount of money for the 430. Like, he gave us way more than Garmin's trade-in deal, and gave us an amazing price on the install. So we probably saved. I mean, like, as opposed to, let's say, a big shop like Sarasota Avionics, I think we saved $4,000 or $5,000 on that unit plus install. Mike, you never use a 530 all the way. Yeah, if a 530 fits in your panel. Like, I would have loved to get a 750 in the Aero, but, well, one, it's a lot of money, and two, it doesn't really fit. It's huge. And you don't need it. I have ForeFlight. I mean, I have a tablet that displays traffic and weather and all the stuff I need to see. I don't need to see everything on that screen. Yes? Can I help you, Dan? Every once in a while, he, like, looks over and kind of leers at me. Anyway, the LSS basically renders. Yeah, exactly. Tyler's got it right there. Yeah, Mike, give it a shot. Tyler, honestly, you don't need the XI unless you want VNav. Yeah, that's, well, so we have an autopilot that will fly coupled LPV approaches, and I believe the XI gets you that, and VNav. So yeah, we got it. Micah, listen, if your entire subscriber base donated $1, you could do a 175 and have it installed. Well, you should go for that, man. Just ping everybody, like a ping, multiple pings a day in Discord, just spamming the hell out of your subscriber base to donate $1, and let me know how that turns out for you. I'll donate $1 if you like it. Oops, I don't think I wanted to do that. What did I just push? Okay, we're all still good. Just actually accidentally hit a button on my... so I use my side stick to control the views in here, but it's also... never mind. We're all good. Forget what I just said. Great views. Beautiful. Nice. No, I'm not going to do that. Exactly. Tyler, yeah, exactly. The 430 is... well... they don't... Garmin will still... I think they'll replace the glass. They're not selling any new ones, obviously. But I think they still will do, like, the glass replacements. But I'm not sure how much else they'll do. Isn't that thing at end of support, end of life? Of course, Garmin's been trying to end of life the 430, 530s, like the GNSs for a long time. There's just so many of them. I mean, everybody's got them. They're great units. Like, we wouldn't have gotten rid of ours except it started to flake out. Like, the buttons started not to work. And we just were like, you know what? We're getting a new one. Tyler. Yeah, I mean, okay, so we got the same thing. I've got the same thing. We got the True Track Vision. Yeah, 100%. I love that unit. It's a great autopilot. I mean, it's not a GFC 500, but it also didn't cost, you know, what, upwards of $17,000, close to $20 to have it installed. Yeah, man. Yeah, Tyler, I love that True Track. You got to alt select and V speed all your altitude changes. Oh, I do too. Yep. Yeah, same. Yeah, the True Track doesn't couple. Unfortunately, it won't. So I have an Aspen, and the True Track won't couple to the Aspen for altitude. It'll couple for heading, but you can't. It won't couple up for altitude changes. So yeah, I just spin in a new altitude, hit the button once, and then just spin in my descent, my vertical speed in the true track. Once you do it about 10 times, like the buttonology just starts, it's like second nature. Yeah, Mike, 100% with that navigator. Yeah, because what do we have before that? There was a G400 or something that Garmin had, and then there was that other one, oh my gosh, was it a Bendix unit? I forget which navigator that was. I never actually flew behind it. There was the precursor to the Garmin's. There was one with a moving map, but it was just not very good. Mike has been up since 6. You installed SU15, tested some aircraft. Yeah, it is good. But you're tired and you need a little joke. Oh, let's talk. Yeah, X-Plane. Didn't X-Plane release a major update recently? Like 12 something? I think CST Gaming flew a stream using the new version of X-Plane. I know nothing about it. My X-Plane install is off in cold storage on a hard disk drive, external HDD. So I couldn't tell you. All right, we just passed. It was at Thew. So let's do a fuel check. And then I'm gonna honestly, I gotta take a quick break. I have been in this seat for too long, and I've had a high noon and a half at this point. All right, so 21 minutes. So we started the timer late. I'm not worried about that. 7.1. We have 7.2, and we'll never know how much we used. So we're looking good. All right, yeah, I'm actually going to take a quick break because my back teeth are floating. KLM 90. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Oh my God. All right, yeah, give me like 1 minute. I got to take a break. Sorry, we spent way too much time on the ground. So give me 1 minute. BRB screen coming up. Stand by. Chat amongst yourselves. Talk about X-Plane 12, and then we'll get up to cruise here. All right, we're back. World's quickest break. The hall bathroom is like right across from my office. It's very convenient, let's just say. Sorry about that. I should have prepped a little bit better for this stream, I guess. It's like, well, we always tell our kid before we get in the car for a long trip, did you go? No, we don't have to. We'll go before we get in the car. No, we don't have to. We're not stopping. Okay, fine, I don't have to. An hour into the trip, I gotta go to the bathroom. I mean, this was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago, but yeah, same situation. Anyway, we're back. Music is gone. What? It should be back now. Yes, Underdog, I did say that. I apologize. The music should be back. You're listening, but you're going to go try out TAA real quick. Ah, see, that's what happens when I take a quick break. You guys all disappear, but you know what? Yeah, that was essential. Anyway, good to go. Looks like we're in good hands here with Dan. Oh, he took his sunglasses off. What a great time for you to take off your sunglasses, Dan. Right when we're about to level off in the cruise and you're going to be staring directly into the sun. He's got nice eyes. Anyway, yeah, so we're back. We are almost leveled off in the cruise. Let's take a look at our, let's just pull this up here and take a look at...
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we'll begin our meal service for the flight.
What kind of
Please
ATC
refer
we
to
might
the menu
have coming up. All right, cool.
for the
So,
2 meal choices and your beverage
all right, looks like Atlanta Center's online, so we'll pick up some ATC midway through the route here. Maybe Jacksonville will come online. A lot of times Jacksonville pops on. And yeah, then we'll go about our business into this, what I would imagine is going to be a busy event. I mean, FNOs are usually pretty busy, so that's cool. And yeah, so now we're just chilling, and we can hand over control here to our young FO. You have control.
Set.
What?
I have control.
Thank you. All right, Dan's got control. Match heading.
3, 4, 2, set.
I love it. I don't have to do anything. I mean, this guy just takes care of it for you.
The meal tonight, Micah, is... I believe it's a baked chicken. No, it's a chicken parmesan. Chicken parmesan with ziti on the side, a mixed vegetable, so standard broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, and the dessert is an apple crisp with a roll. It comes with a roll as well. So that is our meal. Is anyone hungry, by the way? Should we call Suzanne, our purser, our flight attendant, for a meal? Yes, apple crisp. Memphis has got 193 arrivals and departures. Yes. Well, scratch us down for one of those arrivals. That's awesome. Mike, she forgot to mention our onboard barista, Mike, will make the best pour over and Pop-Tarts. Mike, so you would be back, let's see. How can we do this? Mike is back in this general area here. So yes, I would imagine she has the cart out at this point and is serving all these fine people their lovely meals. Although, who are we kidding? This is a domestic flight. There's no meals. Mike, is this what you would be using right here? Something like this? So Mike would be manipulating this device here. Yeah, the graphics inside the cabin on the PMDG 738, not the best, but hey, that's fine. But yes, apple crisp, Micah. Yes, Underdog had tacos. Ooh. We had tacos on. No, we had enchiladas on Taco Tuesday. We cheaped out big time too. So Mrs. VR Sim Pilot, I don't know if I mentioned this, is off to Payson, Arizona for 2 weeks. She drove there with my sister-in-law in a recreational vehicle, motorized recreational vehicle, across the country pretty much to Payson, Arizona. She left on Sunday. She's there now. She'll spend the weekend there with her family, celebrating her grandmother's kind of end of life, scattering the ashes kind of thing, and then is returning. I guess they'll leave Monday morning and get back Friday or Saturday. Anyway, so Ms. VR Sim Pilot Jr. and I have been on our own for the last for almost a week. So Mrs. VR Sim Pilot from a local restaurant purchased these like frozen. They're not like prepackaged. Well, the restaurant like makes the food and then like freezes them in like these big TV dinner trays, and then you heat them up in the oven. So she got us these enchiladas, and we had those on Tuesday for one of our meals here at home. So I guess that's like Taco Tuesday, and I guess it's kind of like home cooking. I don't know. I'm actually a pretty good cook. It's just that our schedules are kind of busy recently. It's kind of hard to find time to cook a good meal. So this is VR Sim Pilot hooked us up. Anyway, domestic flights don't do meals unless you pay $20. Yeah, and then it's like a box sandwich kind of lunch thing. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had a meal on a domestic flight. Business class, I guess, to Vegas many, many years ago. Last time I flew business class and somebody else paid for it. I think I had a meal.
Actually, I think I slept most of that flight. All right, let's do a couple things. Might as well get our fixed rings in. Where are we going? Memphis. 18 left. Excuse me. What? KMEM. We're not going to Memphis? Well, why is that not appropriate? Let's see what they're using here. Yeah, 18 left. Why is that not appropriate? Oh, because we're not... Alright, because we're not in Airbus, that's why. Well, let's try that again. Here we go. Yeah, that should work. 4 miles. 10 miles. And let's see, 360. And we'll just use all 360. 108. There we go. Let's actually get the weather forecast too. Might as well load that in. Plus the winds. Give us something to do anyway. Mike, I used to control in Memphis, then you left for ZID. Yes, I know the story. Advice on the airport. Maybe, yeah. We could take a look at the approach and the airport diagram, yeah. Yeah, that might be handy, actually. So I would imagine, Micah, that we're going to get 18 left. I mean, for our direction of flight, I mean, 18 right doesn't seem to make sense. I would imagine. I mean, here, let's take a look at Memphis. Oops. So 3 parallel runways. I mean, 27. I mean, that would be for cargo ops, I would imagine. So I would imagine if given the choice, we'd take 18 left. What are they using again? Simultaneous visual approaches and use 18 left or 18 right. Yeah, so I mean 18 right is over there. It would get us back to the terminal faster, but we're coming in from this direction. I would imagine for the flow, they would put us 18 left. Is that about right? 18 center? It's not in the... Yeah, we'll be prepared. If you were controlling, I would imagine we would get 18 center because we'd get a sidestep. I'm just kidding, but not really. I mean, it's not in the ATIS, but so you're saying we could get it anyway? Yeah. We'll be ready. We'll do whatever they want. You're hurt. Oh, but you know it's true. So for those of you who don't know, now I asked for it. We were joking around, but one day Micah was controlling. I think it was Memphis? I think it was Memphis. Memphis Tower. And I forget what we were joking about, and somebody said, I said something like, I bet you won't give me a sidestep, or he said something like, careful, I'll give you a sidestep, and I said like, I bet you won't, there's no chance or something, and sure enough, got a sidestep. That was, I gotta find that stream. That was a hell of a lot of fun, man. My coffee, yeah, glass panel looks better with TAA. Yep. Wish the numbers were bigger. I mean, that's in real life too. I mean, sometimes with those glass panels, I have to lean in. Like the 650, not all of it is legible, and I have pretty good eyesight. Cool. All right, so let's get the ATIS too. 7-9er is the altimeter setting in Memphis. So let's load that, and then oops, 2-9er. What did I say? 9 or 7? Jeez, just read it. Oh goodness. Well, now it flipped. Now it's 2-9er 8-1. Okay. There we go. QNH. Cool. So all that's in. Match heading.
3, 3, 0. Set.
Yeah, Mike, stick with TAA. If you can run it, do it. It's better. Hope 850 mode. It does work. 100%. Mike, yes, 850 mode does work. You can go past 100% torque if you use 850 mode in the Black Square TBM 850. Yep. I do it every time I use that thing. It works great. So I don't have, what is that new weather add-on? Active Sky. AXMS or whatever. Active Sky for MSFS. Honestly, I don't see a need to have it. I'm not sure what's wrong with this weather depiction that you would need a weather depiction add-on. I mean, I've seen some videos and it looks cool, like the CVs look cooler. I think the cloud layers look pretty cool. But I've also seen some videos of it, of Active Sky, that show the transition or lack thereof, and the clouds just kind of like pop in. Because it seems to generate, like if the METAR at your present location is like clear in a million, it'll just generate clear in a million all the way around your aircraft, like for hundreds of miles. And then when you get to the next METAR and it's like, okay, well, it's broken at 11,000. Like all of a sudden, it's broken at 11,000. So I don't know. I don't see the need for it. You guys have that? Anybody have it? I mean, if it's really epic, I think I'd go for it. I had it for X-Plane. Here you go, Mike. I know you love it when I talk about X-Plane. But I did have ASXP or whatever, active. I had Active Sky for X-Plane. Just because X-Plane's weather depiction for X-Plane 11 kind of sucked. Especially like for IFR stuff. So Active Sky really helped, and it was really good. But I just don't see the need for it for MSFS. I don't know. TBM and the Duke is going to hurt your brain. Yes, the Duke. Actually, the Duke, once I kind of did a couple of startups, I just, in 2D mode while I was on Teams calls for work, I did a couple of like just cold and dark startups. It's actually pretty easy. And I did one quick test flight from like Teterboro to MacArthur on Long Island. It was like a 30-minute flight. And I'll tell you, it flew great. It kind of flew like it was on rails. So maybe the flight model is too easy. I don't know. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's great in VR. The sounds are awesome. Like I flew the turbocharged, like the TSIO, what are they, 510s or something? I probably got that wrong. Whatever. They sound awesome. Like on the takeoff roll, when you just go full throttle, the sound is amazing. Even the Kodiak was pretty easy. The Kodiak isn't too bad. Just the yaw, like you have to set rudder trim in the Kodiak, or else you'll crash on takeoff. That's what I found. Other than that, Kodiak wasn't that bad. Active Sky is like Pong and the KLN90. Isn't that bad? Underdog, no Active Sky for you. Why not? I mean, I'm not questioning you. I'm asking what's your reasoning to not get it? And I wonder if they're the same reasons I have to not get it. Yeah, rudder trim in real life is definitely a thing. Like in the Aero, I tend not to touch it. Like I have it kind of trimmed out for cruise, and then I just apply, I apply right rudder on takeoff, and a little bit of right rudder on climb out. And then when I get to cruise, the rudder trim is pretty much set to cruise. It keeps the ball centered, and I don't touch it. So in the Aero, I just don't touch it. But in the Kodiak, for some reason, I don't know why, but I find that I have to actually dial in a lot of right rudder trim, because I can't apply enough right rudder on the takeoff roll, like physical with the rudder pedal, right rudder, to get the thing to stay on the center line. And it just ends poorly. Let's go over here. We can see, because we're kind of cruising along the Gulf of Mexico now, and yeah, that is
Flow Rida all over there. Where are we? We do have a map. Let's see. Let's close that. We are very realistic here. Let's see. Actually, I don't know where we are. I don't know those airports. Okay, we're past Tampa, St. Pete, and we are cruising up the west coast toward the Panhandle now. Nice. See, I like the way the weather transitions, just with the default weather. Like, there's no abrupt transitions. You can see, like, new, not really fronts, but you can see, like, you know, new cloud buildups on the horizon, and you fly towards them. It doesn't snap in. Like I've seen kind of videos of active sky doing. Rudder trim in real life is a thing. Oh, and the Kodiak, got you. Does the Arrow have auto level like the Warrior? I mean, I have altitude hold. It's different. It's not like the auto leveling system in a Warrior. It is like it actually has servos that manipulate the aileron, the elevator rather, to you know, hold altitude. Now, it also has a little up there. It's kind of like the Comanche, where you have that little light that says up or down trim. So the True Track and the Arrow will yell at you if the aircraft is out of trim with the altitude hold enabled. It's got altitude pre-select too. Like you take off, you pre-select an altitude. Let's say I want to climb up to like 4,000 feet. You pre-select 4,000 feet, you take off, and then when you engage the autopilot, it will initially hold. It memorizes the pitch. The vertical speed rather, and it will hold that vertical speed. And you can adjust the vertical speed up and down. Like if you're climbing at 1,000 feet per minute, you can dial that down to like 700 feet per minute, and then it'll climb at that vertical speed until it reaches the selected altitude. So no, it's different. It's not an auto level. It does have there's a blue button on the panel that is kind of like for emergencies. It's an auto level, and if you find yourself getting into an unusual attitude, you're supposed to be able to push that button, and it will return the aircraft to like straight and level flight. Except it didn't work the one time that my partner and I were in a very unusual attitude in IMC. I think we were in an unusual attitude such that the auto leveler wasn't going to handle it. Anyway, that's a different story. Let's see. Underdog, most reviews said the same thing. Okay, yeah, that's kind of why I didn't buy it. You turn and let it go, and it straightens itself out. No, it doesn't have that. No. Nah, it's got servos, like it's dual axis. It's got pitch and roll servos. Actually, we had to have the roll servos replaced recently. One of them, I think, on the left side, had to be replaced. Let's see. Mikey, you're running with the STEC-55. Out, hold, nav, heading, stability, reverse course, and approach. Oh, nice. No vertical speed or VNAV. No, that's a fine autopilot, STEC-55. I think that's the one. Is the STEC-55 the same one that they try to mimic in the Comanche? No vertical speed, no VNAV. Yeah, I don't have it's not true VNAV. No, it's not VNAV. But it will fly an LPV approach. It will not couple, though, to an ILS. It will not fly the vertical guidance of an ILS. It will fly the vertical guidance of an LPV approach, which is actually, I think, kind of nice. No speed, 2-axis autopilot. You're curious? I've told you guys this story when partner and I were we were going to shoot approaches, and we were up in IMC over Warrenton, Virginia. I'm sorry, Winchester, OKV, Virginia. Pretty solid IMC, and we were going to fly the hold in lieu of for the ILS. I think it's 3-2. I forget which ILS it is. Into Winchester. So we were coordinating with ATC, obviously, because we were in IMC. And he said, yep, you're cleared to fly the hold, and then from whatever fix, ILS, blah blah blah. So we started. It was all autopilot was on. The Garmin, the GNS 430 had procedure loaded, activated. We were flying to join the hold. Well, if you look at the way that the 430 draws a hold, it's a pretty aggressive oval, with the arcs. And our autopilot decided to start flying not a standard rate turn, but instead just flying the magenta line, which put us into a fairly significant bank. No big deal, but when you're in a steeper than standard rate turn, spatial disorientation can set in. It maybe did a little bit, and then ATC gave us some really interesting instructions. They cleared us instead. So we were starting the right turn to fly the hold in lieu of turn. And then ATC came on and said, fly direct basically to the IAF, which is a left turn. So I disengaged the autopilot and then started a left turn out of a fairly steep right turn. And my head got scrambled. And long story short, we ended up in a right descending bank that my brain just wasn't comprehending. And I was I think I had my instrument rating for about less than 6 months maybe. And we ended up in the beginning of what is called a graveyard spiral. And thank goodness my partner, who's a CFII MEI with more hours than I've got and more experience at that time in IMC, he said, "You got this?" I said, "No. Do you have this? Are you good? Are you good?" And he said, "I got this." And I said, "You have control?" He said, "I got control. I got control." I declared an emergency. He said, declare. I said, the Potomac approach at the time was like, hey, my call sign, we'll just say November 1202 Romeo, low altitude alert, show you descending, blah, 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 right turn. And I'm like, declaring an emergency. Pretty much after I declared an emergency, my partner, just because he's amazing, got us out of the unusual attitude, because his mind or his eyes were completely focused, obviously, on the Aspen, on the AI. He was able to get us out of it, and about at that time we broke out of the clouds, and we were pretty, we had some altitude between us and the Blue Ridge Mountains, but yeah, that was scary as hell. In fact, I don't even like to talk about it that much, but anyway, yeah, it sucked. Enough about that. It's the S-Tech AP. Yeah, it's an S-Tech. Yeah. I don't know what it is. 65. It's an analog. It's an old analog S-Tech, whatever it is. Alexander, what is up? Good day. Good day, mate. How you doing? Welcome. Mike Coffee, good story. Yeah, man, it was sketchy. I was left seat, and after that, we actually did. We climbed back up. Never got a phone number. I filed a NASA report just because it was a bad situation, and they use that data and sometimes publish it. You file it anonymously. I filed a NASA report after the fact, but anyway, we did shoot the approach. It was fine. We went missed, and then we flew back to Manassas, and I did the landing and everything, and it was fine. But after we landed, got out of the plane to put it away in the hangar, man, it was like the adrenaline dump. I was shaking, and my whole body was shaking, man. My partner was like, hey, man, it's okay. You did a good job. You did the right thing. It's okay, man. You got this. You got to get back up flying. Don't quit. I'm like, yeah, no. And after that, we put the plane away, and there's a brewery. It's called Two Silos Brewery. It's a place right at the departure end of 3416. It's at basically the north side of the airport. So we went there and pretty much just downed a couple of very stiff IPAs. And he told me a bunch of cool stories. I mean, my partner in the airplane he's now retired, Navy SEAL. He's done some stuff. He's got a lot of experience with high stress situations, and he told me a couple stories and stuff, and kind of calmed me down. You know, just hey, you know, this happens, it's gonna be all right. Whatever, you got to get back in the saddle. Don't let it shake you. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. So, but yeah, Micah, yeah, big time. It's real. You don't drink. Yeah, I mean, I don't like to drink and then drive home. And I don't think I would have been over the legal limit. Actually, you know what? That time I may have been a touch over 0.8 because they were pretty stiff IPAs. But I think it was needed at the time. And yeah, I went home and pretty much went to sleep. And I think I went flying a couple days after that. My partner's a pretty cool guy. He texted me. He's like, hey, man, you got to go flying, man. You got to go flying. But yeah, seriously, Spatial D is a 1,000,000% real. And no matter how prepared you think you are for it, it's pretty real. It's pretty damn scary, actually. So, Mateo, how long till top of descent? I don't know. It's a long flight, man. It's a long flight. We haven't even gotten in contact with what the hell is going on here? With Atlanta Center. Yeah, every time I think, honestly, probably not a week goes by that I don't think about that incident in some capacity for some reason. Sometimes a thought just kind of pops in your head. I think with any stressful situation like that where you could have been, it could have turned bad. I don't know. You just kind of think about it every once in a while. What am I doing here? Top of descent. Oh my gosh. Yeah. 330 nautical miles to run. 0059. Oh, that can't be right. Yeah, I guess we only have another, I don't know, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. 45 minutes till TOD, so we're doing okay. Yeah, I love long flights too, Mike, exactly. I planned this one on purpose. I don't know. It's probably kind of boring for some people, just kind of, I mean, Micah, you were right. I mean, people like to see takeoffs and landings. I get it. But for this one, I don't know, guys. I had a long week. I just kind of felt like chilling. Catching views like this. And what a good streamer I am. I have failed to do the standard reminder to smash the like button. But smash the like button. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like kind of multi-leg flights too. We kind of sprinkle it in, you know, multi-leg short flights with a longer one. But for this one, I don't know. I kind of wanted to, I mean, this isn't a test flight for SU15, but I actually kind of did want to see how SU15 would behave on a longer flight. And so far, knock on some sort of wood, it's doing okay. We've got to be getting close to Atlanta Center, right? Yeah, close enough. What do we have here with us? We've got Allegiant 341. I love Allegiant's call sign. A341. And November 446 Delta Echo is a Beechcraft something, BE30. What's a BE30? Is that a King Air? Is that a 350? No. I don't know what that is. There's an Airbus over there. Actually, this must be the A. He's probably too far away for us to see him. I think things will get much more exciting once we get closer to Memphis. Freedom don't come free. What's up? Memphis is crazy right now. The 113 landings, 52 departures, 6 controllers. Yes. I love it. I love this stuff. I love a busy FNO, man. I love the carnage. I love busy ATC. I love, maybe we'll get a hold. Maybe we'll get delay vectors. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh. Pilot Mateo, that's you in a VR is probably better. What do you mean? VRs. I mean, VR is definitely better. I mean, no offense to non-VR, but for me, personal preference. There was a big thread on the flight simulator forums, not AvSim, but the Microsoft forums that I engaged in a little bit. Not trying to convince anybody that VR is better or not, but you know, people were given their reasons why they don't like to fly VR. You know, motion sickness is definitely up there. You know, I think it's motion sickness is probably one, and two is I couldn't get it to work, and I wanted to throw the headset through my wall. So, but if you can get past both of those and get it to run smooth, like right now, I don't know. I swear, I don't know if it's SU15. It's got to be, because right now this it's never been so smooth. And if this is what, you know, we have to look forward to with 2024, and we're doing okay. So, Micah, there are some traffic congestion alerts going into Memphis. Really? Okay. So we might get a little bit of a delay. I took a little extra gas. I hope I took enough. Farmer Tech, if you sub again, will it count twice? I don't know. If you create like a fake account. I don't know. Don't do that though. Pilot Mateo, like the graphics. Yeah, the graphics are money. No, Alexander, I don't think I am. I talked about it months ago, and it looks like no. So we're taking a family vacation at the end of June, over the July 4th holiday here in the States. So no, I don't think I'm gonna make it. It's just too much. I'd love to, but no. One day I will. Yeah, Mike, it's common to see delays with FNOs. Yeah, because everybody likes to fly them. I like flying into them. Sometimes it's frustrating if you join it sort of late, trying to fly out of. Like if I tried to get out of Memphis now, like if I spawned in there and used that as our departure airport, that would suck. Because we'd be waiting. There would be a conga line, and you know, it's not awful, but it's not the most fun thing in the world. We gotta take these outside views while we can get them before it gets dark. Hey, I believe that's Atlanta Center. Jacksonville. Oh, Jack's online. Nice. Jacksonville Center, good evening. American 1202, flight level 360.
Okay, 1202, Jack Center, squawk 1634.
1634, American 1202. 1634. I actually had my high noon in my hand. I had to put it down real quick.
2865, cross
I should have put that down before I called.
Yago, cleared ILS and weight 18 right approach. Yago 6000, clear ILS 18 right approach for Sewing 265.
Center's push 30 miles in trail of other aircraft. Oh my gosh. Like your 2060 couldn't run VR. Yeah, 2060 is not going to get it done. Mateo, you got to go? Oh man. All right. All right. Well, come back if you can. And check out the carnage. But good to see you, man, as always. I've been waiting an hour to take off, Micah, no doubt. Alexander, you tempted to go? But it's so long. From Sydney. I don't think there's any direct service from Sydney to Memphis in real life. I mean, who cares? But what would you take if you were going to make that flight? What, the Dreamliner? Probably take the 787, right? Alex, man, that'd be one hell of a flight. A long wait, Micah. Yeah. Check out the map. Yes. Although my settings. So the way I have VATSIM radio set up, just for a little bit of a performance hit, if you show every aircraft on VATSIM. So I have mine ranged out to only show aircraft within, I think, this red circle.
Maintain level 360.
Maintain 360, American 1202. I think I can only show aircraft within this circle unless I change the settings, and I don't want to screw with it. But I can only imagine that everything within, everything in this area right here is just a big mass of little airplane icons. Right, Dan? We haven't talked to Dan for a while. Dan, how's it going? Now, you know, not a critical phase of flight. We're above 10,000 feet. We can have personal conversations. How's your probably not wife, how's your girlfriend? doing?
Check center, good evening. Delta
Yeah, good, excellent.
flight level 370, and I'm
No, I wouldn't move in with
definitely
it.
sorry
No,
for the
no,
late call.
no, don't do that.
Level 1459, Jack.
And don't be in a rush to put a ring on that finger either.
7364, Delta
Not that there's anything wrong with marriage, Dan. I mean, you're a strapping young lad, though. You've got your 20s ahead of you. Come on. Play the field a little bit, Dan. Freedom, Memphis is at least 40 aircraft on the ground. Does Memphis get that much commercial, like non-cargo traffic on a regular basis in real life? I mean, that's probably taxing. Well, probably not, but seriously. That's a lot. Alexander, it's always nice to see a conga line. I'm just playing around, Micah. You can have a wife, I don't know.
59 radar contact about 5 southeast of the Columbia VOR.
I made it up. If you guys want Dan to have a wife, he's got a wife. Dan, how are the wife and kids? Good? Excellent. Oh, she's doing her residency now. Excellent. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, good for you guys. Really? Huh. How many square feet house are you buying? 6,000? Man. Wow, excellent. No, Dan's doing well. His wife is just entering her residency, and they're buying a 6,000 square foot house just outside of
3232 extra, Roger, flow runway heading, runway 17.
No, Charlotte. Dan looks like a Charlotte guy to me. They don't what? What I miss?
Southwest 345.
Freedom, there's no way. Yeah, there's... Yes, the 777 is going to be excellent. We're going to have to find some... I mean, that's like the 787. It's hard for me to fly it in VR because, you know, it's a long-haul airplane. But now when the 777 comes out, we'll find some, like, I don't know, 3-hour routes to fly. We'll just make them up if we have to. I don't care. I like to fly real-world routes, but for that plane, nah, we'll fly some just made-up routes. No, his wife is becoming a doctor. Although if she's just doing her residency, I guess they're still poor, and she's saddled with insane medical school debt. Yeah. Oh, you said 600 square feet apartment, Dan. I misheard him. Yes, a 600 square foot apartment, 1 bedroom for him and his wife. Yes, he is still paying off his ATP flight school debt to the tune of $120,000, and she is paying off her. Where did she go to school? UVA. She went to the University of Virginia. Paying off all of her undergrad and med school bills, and they are incredibly indebted right now. But hey, that's not going to stop them. They're a happy couple. They love each other, and that's all that matters, right, Dan? The future is bright for both of you. Your wife, a future neurosurgeon, and you, a very promising future captain on the 7-3, and eventually the probably the 777, the 787. So good for you, Dan. Well done. Whereas me, I'm a grizzled old captain, just jaded as hell, angry at the company, angry at the union. Contract sucks. Base sucks. Yes, Underdog. Yes, I misheard him. Alexander, do you believe there's an add-on for sharing your cockpit? Yeah, I think it's called Your Controls. Farmertech, school debt. That's the reason he's taking extra flights when he can. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it'd be Danielle again, but Dan picked this one up. He was on reserve.
210, turn left, heading 090.
And he saw this flight pop on the schedule and grabbed it. Oh man, I'm not very. I don't have a very creative imagination, I guess. I don't know. We could probably make up a much better story for Dan. Maybe he was an ex Air Force colonel. I don't know. Or Navy. Your Controls, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Micah and I did a...
Contact Atlanta Center 132.907. Have a good flight.
Atlanta on 132.907. Have a great night. 1202.
0-0. All right, 100, 2731.
Atlanta Center, good evening. American 1202, flight level 360.
American 1202, Atlanta Center, Ryder. I have a reroute. Just, I'll give you right back.
Roger. Oh, good.
Not that bad. American 1202, I'm at the reroute. Advised, it is a copy.
Yeah, American 1202 is ready to copy this in VR, so go slow.
American 1202 is cleared to the Memphis airport via Prism position direct Pablo, Tango Alpha, Lima, Lima Oscar, and join the van's pre-arrival. Maintain level 360.
Okay, American 1202 is cleared present position Tallow, then the van's 3 arrival, maintain 360 for American 1202. You're right, that wasn't that bad. We can handle that.
American 1202, thanks. 3 back is correct, and yeah, it's not that bad.
All right, Tallow.
Controller 49 will be passing 16,000. Direct controller, 4731. Thank you. American 1011 on center climb.
I'm sorry, it's the van's 3. Tallow. Oh, we're clear direct Tallow also. Okay. Execute that. Legs page. And we're direct Tallow.
Bravo 11 taken.
Can we take 2 minutes?
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Okay.
Can we take 2 minutes?
So present position direct Tallow, Vans 3. Stand by, folks. We got to pull up.
Oh,
well, here's the Vans 3 arrival right here. That's the one we were planning. Alright, so it's going to be Tallow, Fashion. Oh, was that for us? Sorry, for American 1202. Go again.
120.5.
120.5 for American 1202.
1202 negative. November 0 X-ray Papa, contact shot approach 120.5.
Please, I'm screwing this up. Fashion cram. I thought that was for me for some reason. 290. Below 230. That's good. And then Vans at 280 knots. 0. Chalmer at 230 knots. 10,000 feet. That doesn't seem right at all.
Got a 205, climb and maintain level 360, resume normal speed.
Climb level 360, resume
Hang on one second, folks. This should take us all the way out to Hexen. Now, this is wrong.
FedEx 1249 with you.
18 left.
FedEx 1249 Atlanta
Vans 3, Tallow, execute. What? Stand by, folks. Something always like this. Yeah, okay, we got it now. It's better. Tallow, Fashion, Cram, Vanzy, Mash, Holly Springs, Lori, 250 between 10 and 12. Blonde, Susie, Hadzo, Hexen. I'm sorry, I missed one. Meaty, Hadzo, Hexen, and then on to the arrival. And we're still expecting 18 left. If that's what we're still using, stand by, everybody. Chaos. Yep. Awesome. Okay. We're good.
Frontier flight.
Okay, we got it. What I miss? Your controls. Micah, what about you? What do you mean, what about you? Yes, we did your. I was going to say, we did a your controls.
Parking 1043, climb and maintain.
In the Arrow. What's everybody doing for Memorial Day weekend? Yes, Micah, then the fun begins. Memorial Day weekend tomorrow. My daughter and I are going to get together with some old friends of ours and hang out for a little bit, catch up. Sunday, I don't know. We'll find something to do. And Monday, I have a golf match. Just part of this like golf tournament. It's kind of like a bracket. You know, win and go on, lose, go home kind of bracket thing. So we have our first match on Monday morning, Memorial Day. So yeah, I don't know, just chilling. Honestly, just gonna try to relax a little bit this weekend. It's been a
Affirmative until you get
I
hired
mean,
from
just
Indy.
the
They
last
have your,
the last few
blueprint
months have been
out.
brutally
Just
busy. So just having
out
a
on
weekend to do
maintain
not
level
much of
310.
anything is going to be nice. Daughter is out for the evening with. Actually, she is in D.C. at the Kennedy Center. A friend of hers from middle school is actually in an opera that is playing at the Kennedy Center. What the heck is it called? No, it's a Puccini. I forget the name of it. It's the one where it's a. She's like a samurai princess. Anyway, she's going to the opera tonight. Went out to dinner and to a show. So yeah, good for her. She's doing something cultural, and I'm hanging out with you guys, which is what I'd rather do all day long than go to an opera. Anyway,
13.
What I miss? The clouds in your sim are looking better than ever. Yeah, I think you might be right. The sim itself is just looking amazing. Like, that looks awesome.
37, kind of line approach on 13347. 47,
just epic.
For approach, Delta 2137 heavy speed.
Just epic. Yeah, this is looking really good. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say too much about it because something bad is going to happen. But yeah, SU15 is pretty good. And again, if this is like a precursor to what we can expect for 2024, then this is pretty good. Hey, before we get too busy, let's do this. Let's pull up the approach to 18 left and just kind of pump in some numbers here so that we can give him the approach briefing when the time is right. Sorry, Dan, I'm going to put this like right by you here. It's a star.
Correction, FedEx 1249, climb to maintain
level
360.
Please be on. The runway is dry, right? What's the weather in Memphis? They were getting rain, I thought, in this area. Nope, no rain. 170 so pretty much right down the runway, which is nice. Yeah, decent.
1267, connect to Indianapolis 124.22.
Auto brake. We'll go with auto brake 3. No single engine taxi. We're going to a gate, and I'll figure out which one in a second. I think it's gate 10. APU will come on. No concerns. Final sector, yes. Minimums. Let's just go with 500 feet. We'll set it to 550 here, though. Give ourselves 50 above. But I can't do 50 feet increments for FS2 crew, so 550. Missed approach altitude is going to be 5,000 feet.
Okay, just want to make sure. Thanks.
Bravo 11 to maintain.
Pretty standard approach. Just going to get vectors. And the final approach fix is Ronnie at 2,000 feet.
So just for now, just going to maintain level 240.
And we'll go ahead and tune up our radios while we're at it. Localizer frequency is 11115. Oops. Let's clear that out.
Travel 11 to 718 level 230.
230, Bravo
111.15.
American 1549, contact shot approach 120.5. Have a good day.
20.5 for shot approach, American 1549, see you.
111.15. Oh, great.
DACOM 152 to 718.
No, it's not taking it.
718 level 330, DACOM 152.
We got this in a bad state.
Correction, 126.67.
12667, have a great night, DACOM 152.
There we go. 111.15. And the final approach course is 180. Might as well get all this set up now.
And we'll go ahead and put in the ILS for the other runway they're using into the standby. Just in case. In Memphis, let's see, they're using 18 left and 18 right. Let's pull the plate for 18 right. Approach. That's 18 right.
Bravo 11, connect the actual center 135, 102. Have a good day.
And this is 18 right. It's 109.9.
Jacksonville 3592, level 11, thanks.
Just in case we get the other runway. And it's still 180. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're expecting the left side. And that is all good there, and we'll just save that.
The 1 Charlie Bravo send via the Jones East
Pull that up later.
It's running north. The shot altimeter is 2987.
Awesome. That's all good. What am I gonna do I have a button on my controller to turn the knobs? Yes, I have a video about that, Farmer Tech. Ultimate Quest 2 control setup guide or some clickbaity thing. Yes, it'll show you how to set up your VR controllers to turn all the knobs. Even the Airbus push-pull knobs I have configured. So yes, that looks amazingly epic, by the way. Wow. That is just amazing. Let's go. The thing I want to pull up is the star for 18. I'm sorry, the approach for 18 right. Just want to pin it. Again, just in case we get the other runway for some reason. Crazy stuff is happening in Memphis, folks. Crazy stuff. So. I love it when PMDG's tablet does that. Cool. And one other thing. Whoops. Not that. Let's go here. Which gate? I think it's gate 10.
Yep. 35 cross Ozzy. I maintain 12000.
It's going to be gate 10. I don't need this anymore.
90.
Southeast 12,000, 250 knots, and 2990, Delta 3 to 5.
I wonder if we'll get our gate. It's so busy. All right, gate 10 is just on the back side of this Y, kind of like where it makes the Y. So that is the wrong airport. That's like right here.
Collect volunteer. That's Victor, actually Victor.
So we're going here. Cool.
Say again for 1249.
Collect 1249, collect volunteer.
All right, I think we're all set up.
X-ray is Victor.
Victor, X-ray, Victor.
Just trying to stay ahead of the airplane because it might get busy once we get closer. I might take one more like super quick break before we get too close.
Atlanta Center 126.72. Have a good day.
Atlanta Center on 12672 is 12672. 1202.
1202 back is correct. Have a good day.
Over 5085.
Atlanta Center, good evening, American 1202, 360. I don't have that, I have 12872. I think you gave me the wrong frequency. Atlanta Center, American 1202, flight level 360. Atlanta Center, it's American 1202. I think it's this one.
Atlanta Center, good evening. American 1202, flight level 360.
American 1202, Atlanta Center, hello?
Yeah, he gave me the wrong frequency. That's all right. Busy. Whew, it wasn't me that time. Let's see. What I miss? Yes, Opera, Mike Coffee. Believe it or not, Freedom. You know, have a short F route. You believe 1 or 2 hours. It is JFK, Cleveland, DHL. Oh, okay. And then Cleveland to LAX. That's a long one, but yeah, we could do that. But yeah, Opera. No, she wanted to go. Her friend, another 8th grader in her class, and a good friend of hers, actually has a role in the Opera. Now, there's a lot of kids. They have like a whole kids section in this Opera, and her friend is a really talented actress and singer. And she tried out and actually got the role. It's a paid role. I mean, it's a real production.
Contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
It's completely sold out. I mean, my daughter was fortunate to get the ticket. So yeah, she wanted to go. She got all dressed up and everything, all by herself too, because my wife is, like I said, away. So that was kind of touch and go. Mikey, you really want to boot up MSFS? Yeah, do it, man. It's awesome. Yeah, my kid's pretty. She's got a good head on her shoulders. She appreciates art and culture and stuff. I don't know. She didn't get it from me. No, just kidding. We let her, we let her dabble in things. Like, she dabbled in theater for a little bit. She's got a good singing voice. She's still young. She's allowed to sort of find her path. And she made this friend. Actually, she knew this kid since like early elementary school. They played little kid soccer together. They've remained friends. But yeah. By the way, I mean, this looks so good. I don't know if you guys are appreciating this or not, but I mean, goodness gracious, that looks epic. Just amazing. I mean, that looks amazingly real. Alex, oh, you got one of those mini FCUs. Nice. Was that the mini FCU? That's awesome, Alexander. I've heard good things about those things. Ghost Rider, what's going on? Yes, long time no see. What's up? How are you? Good to see you, man. We're just chilling up here, flight level 360 in the PMDG 737-800 on our way to Memphis. Uh-oh, Mike, they're talking about a few holds. Okay, bring it on. To get the proper miles and trail. Yeah, makes sense. You don't want to run up somebody else's APU. Mike, Memphis reminds you of that song, Long Distance Information. What song was that? What are you doing with the checklist? Hey, he's just getting ready. I want to put those sunglasses on, Dan. It's still kind of bright. Freedom, Cincinnati. Oh, did I say Cleveland? Man, I'm screwing up my airport identifiers. Yeah, it's like Kentucky, Cincinnati, like northern West Virginia. Yeah, it's a DHL hub. I got you. Another miles and trail for volume via ELD. What's ELD? Mike, you're appreciating this. Oh, good. I'm glad. Operator. Oh, I think I know what song you're talking about. You think I would be okay coming in from the east. Okay. Yeah, probably a lot of cargo flights coming in, right? Let's do something here. Let's check. Top of descent is at 130 miles in about 15 minutes. I'm going to ask for a few minutes away again. I know. Maybe we'll wait. We'll wait a minute or two before we get into Memphis's airspace. Yeah, I just kind of want to not have to ask for time away at a critical phase of flight. Let's check one thing here. So it's 11115. That's all good. 180. That's all checked. Yes, okay. Excellent. Not quite ready to do the V-speed calculation yet. Oh, Eldorado VOR. Gotcha. Okay. I thought that was like an acronym for something that I didn't know. But okay. Freedom. It's in Kentucky, just across the river. Yeah, it's like Cincinnati / Northern Kentucky. Yeah. I was not thinking. It's getting dark. I kind of like these longer flights. Not that this is a long haul, but like 2 hours on a Friday night, just chilling. Just kind of fun. Sim is just looking so good. I mean, look at that screenshot. Like the smash button, folks. Like the smash button for these views. You know me, I don't beg for likes very often, but I'm a beg for a like. I honestly always forget. Like and subscribe. I don't know, that's maybe why our channel doesn't have a million subs. Either that or the person who's actually like putting out the content. That might be an issue too. That is awesome. I love VR. I love it. Love it. Micah, you've controlled Cincinnati a few times in VATSIM. I don't think we've ever done a flight there. I think I might have a freeware version of that airport too. Maybe we should do a flight there. Micah, what center does that fall under? What FIR? Is that Indy? Or is that Memphis? Or is that Cleveland? All right, I'll just ask the question. Which FIR is that? Indy, okay. Oh, Micah, okay. So yeah, so you've controlled there after you moved over to Indy. Wait, Micah, you're controlling like right now, aren't you? So for those of you who don't know, Micah is. Are you doing approach right now? Like Indianapolis approach? What are you controlling? You told me in Discord, and I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, so forgive me. Definitely do a flight, Freedom. There are lots of potential routes with the freighter. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, we never take the freighter version of this airplane. The freighter conversion, BCF, yeah. Oh, stop that. What do you think, Dan? What should we do? Maybe do some cargo flights? I think it's a good idea. Something different, right? Freedom says, Cincinnati approach, you gotta get on now. Yeah. Do it. I encourage it. Even if it means you can't watch the stream, man, go fly. Go use the sim, have fun. I don't know. Again, real pro streamer. Yeah, stop watching the stream. Oh man, you guys have watched the channel or watched a few streams probably realize that's not what it's about. This is just fun. This is exactly what I would have done tonight, even if I wasn't streaming this. This is exactly what I'd be doing. I would probably be talking to myself as much as I am now too. So even that part is pretty much exactly what I'd be doing. But it's more fun that you guys are here for the ride. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Oh, Cincinnati approach is on. Center is on. Yeah, there's a lot of ATC on. I mean, I guess it makes sense if everybody's kind of supporting the event, right? Oh, we need to... Atlanta Center, American 1202.
American 1202, Atlanta Center.
Atlanta Center, can I get about 2 minutes off frequency before the handoff?
Sure thing, just advise when you're back.
Okay, Wilco, American 1202, and thank you. Okay, guys, give me like 2 minutes. I know, Micah. Shame. I know. Freedom, it's Memphis. Memphis FNO. All right, I'm hitting the BRB button. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Stand by. Don't go anywhere. Stand by. All right, we're back. It was about 2 minutes. Yeah, guys, SU15, massive difference with the atmosphere, I swear. Look at that. Atlanta Center, American 1202 is back. Thank you.
American 1202, no problem. Contact Memphis Center 128.27.
Memphis on 2827 for American 1202. Good night. 12827. Excuse me. Memphis Center, good evening. American 1202, joining the party 360.
American 1202, Memphis Center, hello, welcome to the party.
All right, look at that. I mean, I swear. Maybe it's a placebo effect, but that looks...
And Memphis Center, Southwest 277 at flight level 180.
Just so, I don't know, different in an amazing way. I don't know. It's beautiful. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yes, exactly. FNO, Memphis in May. That's the one. Yeah, go to Freedom. Go to VATUSA.com or .org. I don't know. VATUSA. something. Just search it up and check out their events page.
How you doing, Endeavor 5085 at 34.
Mike Coffee. Micah, yes, and the fun begins. Exactly. Love that the tower said, y'all have a good night.
I was just wondering if there's any delays anticipated in Memphis tonight, Endeavor 5085.
Micah would have said that.
Side, but maybe once you get in the train on, you might get some vectors.
Yes, Micah, perfect. Oh, .net. All right, what did I say? .org, .com. I was wrong on both accounts. Yes, VATUSA.net.
453, that's a purchase request. Just feedback.
I check that site like every day. I don't know. even when I know I can't do an event. I mean, they have events
Yeah, just Washington.
3 times a week sometimes 4 or 5. I mean, there's always something going on. And for me, it's cool because it's like guaranteed ATC in a certain area. Man, that is really bright though. It's really orange. All right, so maybe that effect is a little overdone. I don't care. It looks awesome. Even if it's a little cinematic, I don't care. It looks... Oh my gosh. It's mind-blowing.
American 1202, turn left direct to phase on, resume the arrival.
Direct to phase on, resume the arrival for American 1202.
Put the 778 back in the cockpit.
So 778, thanks.
Here we go.
778, you can contact Atlanta 126.67. Good night.
6-1, have a great rest of your night.
Right into the sun. Dan, where are your sunglasses? Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Go ahead.
No, we didn't. No. All right, well, pretend like we're giving him the approach briefing.
Check.
Any questions?
Ignition at 914 Memphis Center.
Any questions?
No questions.
All right, no questions. Yeah, I should have hit the run the approach briefing, but anyway, we processed all that data. Mike, your flight's in PC doesn't have a mic. No, what? You need a mic? Yeah, time for an upgrade, man. Come on. Match heading.
2, 9, 5, set.
Oh, this is epic. Just chilling here in our seat, getting ready for the descent into Memphis. Oh, we never ordered dinner. Oh my gosh, what have we done?
2978 down by the Manchester, arrival Endeavor 50.
Too late?
Hi, Andy at L1. How can I help you?
One coffee, please.
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
All right, Andy in L1 is going to bring us some coffee. I guess we missed our dinner. We forgot to order it, but she'll bring us some coffee. That'll be good.
Hi guys, here are the drinks.
All right, thanks, Andy. Appreciate it. How's everything going back there? Good? You don't have any unruly passengers? Good. Flights from Dallas to Memphis are being rerouted for volume. Oh no. Yeah, this is going to be epic. So we can't screw anything up. We got to be ready to switch frequencies. We got to be ahead of the airplane, all that stuff. I have control.
You have control.
Thanks, Dan. You did a great job up there. Well done.
Endeavor 5085. I can actually give you a shortcut on the arrival if you want it.
Still take it.
Endeavor 5085, proceed direct to Cram and resume the arrival.
Alright, direct to Cram, and we'll join the arrival from there at Endeavor 5085.
Mike, you love the two-flight crew. You like the FS to crew?
60 northwest of Locksley.
I don't think they have one for the 146. They've got one for the fly-by-wire. There's one for the Phoenix.
270.
The CRJs. They have one for that. What else? I think that's it. There's traffic. Let's see if the folks sitting...
descend via the van 3 arrival, Memphis landing south, altimeter 2978.
Down via the Vans 2 arrival, landing south 78 on the altimeter, American 1202. All right, so the bottom altitude on this arrival, I believe, is 3,000 feet, and they are landing south. So all we need to do is spin in 3,000 feet and wait for our Boeing 737-800 to do what it needs to do. There we go. Let's do the performance for the our approach speeds and landing speeds. There we go. At Memphis, we should have 3.5. We have 4.1, so that means it's 0.6 62.6 off of 62.9 is 62.3 for our landing weight. Let's do the performance. Left, import that, import weather, calculate. All right, and we can put that in here as well. 62.3 gives us a VREF of 145, and 145 is 150, so that's good, and that is in. So we'll fly the approach at 150 knots. Everything else is all set. So that's good. Cool. That matches. Excellent. It's always good.
FedEx 1421 contact.
Yeah,
Atlanta,
sorry. Well, I don't know, Mike. Check their site. I don't know. They might have one for the BAE. I don't think they do though. I think I would have
6-7.
remembered seeing it. I just don't.
Job tonight from all of you.
This is gonna be awesome. Little nighttime landing.
And Southwest 277 center, are we cruising at 330 here, or can we go up to 37?
Descent checklist.
I mean, I can get you up to 350 if you want, but you're going to have to go back down
Descent
before you get
checklist.
to Atlanta's airspace, which is another like
Pressurization.
60 miles, so it's really not worth
Landing
it.
altitude is
Roger, we'll just stay at
3,
330.
5,
Thank you.
0 feet. Recall. Check. Auto brake. Level 3. Landing data.
FedEx 453 contact.
VREF
Center,
145, minimums 550 feet.
VREF 145. Minimums 500 feet.
That was in the
Approach
approach briefing. Completed.
Descent checklist completed.
All right. Let's turn these lights up a little bit.
American 1202, say your Mach number.
1202 Mach 0.8.
American 1202, can you give me 0.78 in the transition, then you can resume published speeds at phase on.
0.78 in the transition, then published at phase on for 1202.
My apologies, I meant published at CRAM. Published at
Yeah, that makes more sense. Published speeds at CRAM for American 1202 starting our descent now.
Sorry, new airspace.
It's all good, man. You guys are doing awesome. All right. Actually, we can go ahead and put that in here. Yep. You just go 0.78.
FedEx 1717, that's the center. Welcome, climb, maintain flight level 310.
Maintain 0.78. And then at CRAM, we'll resume the published speeds. So all good. Slowing it down to 0.78 in the descent.
Thank you.
Looking good. Mike, you got the Duke and someone gifted you the TBM. Yeah, and 2024 is coming up, right? So, yeah, do you want to buy a bunch of new airplanes? I don't know. Summer's coming, outside is calling, exactly. So your sim time is going to go down a little bit. Unable 290 at CRAM. Well, we'll do our best. How's that? It's a little pink. MSFS has always been like that, though. I don't think that's an SU15 thing. And I don't fly in real life at, you know, flight level 320, so maybe that's realistic. I don't know. All right, let's see. Sync up the heading. 12 planes, and your serious ones are 10, and then 4 at sometimes. Yeah, I have a couple that I like to fly. I try to vary it up on the streams, but, you know, PMDG, Phoenix, Comanche. I like the Lear recently. I don't know. But yeah, we got to fly the Duke. We'll take the, I think the Piston Duke will be the next one. There's a Sunday VAT USA event.
Once you get in my airspace, I'll have a little bit of a shortcut for you.
I forget where it is. Maybe it's like, is it like in New England? It's kind of a GA event. Maybe we'll take the Piston Duke up on that. That might be fun.
Target 1202, can you do 0.74 and then transition to 260?
0.74 and then transitioning to 260 for American 1202. Yeah, we can do that.
Thank you.
Endeavor 5085. Any chance you can keep
Yeah, we need some speed brakes
on the way
actually a
down?
little bit higher.
Endeavor 5085, you can maintain... we can delete the speed until MASH, that's as far as I can give you.
Okay, delete the speed to MASH. We'll take it at Endeavor 5085.
And Endeavor 5085, you can contact center 3365. Can I?
3365, you have a get on Endeavor 5085.
So this is wacky. No, it's good. So we're through the transition now. Why are we so high though? Above 230. I guess we're okay.
Then 78 to 70 the van 3 arrival, Memphis landing south, altimeter 2978.
Can you repeat, please?
1202 260 to MASH, Endeavor 5085 is best forward to MASH.
Alright, sorry guys, it might get a little bit busy here. Not buying anything until the 757. Okay. Former take-up weather permits, you may go flying Tuesday to Charlotte. Oh, in real life with the friend. Nice.
1202, contact center 3365, good night.
3365 for American 1202, good night.
Sorry, November 1175 Sierra. Sorry for the wait on departure, turn right heading 280, wind 180 on 7 runway 20 center, clear for takeoff, report airborne.
20 center, clear for takeoff on departure, turn right heading negative departure.
Heading 280.
Heading 280, departure, and we'll call you.
Number 3 Golf Romeo, contact Memphis approach 125.8.
125.8, 3
Gotta get a word in here. Memphis Center, good evening. American 1202 is out of 250 on the Advance 3.
American 1202, Memphis, good evening, altimeter Memphis 2978.
78 on the altimeter, 1202.
.com 152 to center maintain.
Alright, looking good, 260 knots on profile. Yeah, looking good.
And center maintain 4,000, I'm sorry, what was the
Irritating thing here, I gotta figure this out real quick if we can. I wanna go figure out why our little show thrust lever position. Yes, why can't I see where my thrust lever is?
Number 5085, Memphis, hello, Memphis, altimeter 7978. 7978, Endeavor 5085.
Memphis Center, United 1798, 16000.
Yeah, 1798, Memphis, hello, maintain flight level 230.
Level 230, United
Interesting.
1798.
My little
Center does 1523 back.
the little bug that shows you where your physical throttles are is not showing up, which is odd. All right, one more time. Let's see. PMDG setup, option, simulation. I thought it was
We'll just be the shouldn't do arrival.
yeah, show thrust lever position. It should be showing.
Upon approach, turn left, heading 230, maintain 4,000, still established on the localizer, cleared eye, left runway 20, left approach.
Yes.
Left heading 230, maintain 4,000, still established, cleared eye,
Why
left
isn't it
runway
not?
20, left approach, .com 152. Memphis Center, Honda Jet 1175 Sierra is up and turning.
It's not showing. It's weird. Oh, I'm not going to mess with it too much.
1175 Sierra. The center radar contact on the maintain.
Anyway. Okay.
5,000 clear direct Big Daddy.
Comanche, Duke, and eventually TBM and then Kodiak. Yes. Those are good choices. 340, 310. I don't have the 310 either. I'm high because of the special formula. Oh, nice. Farmer Tech and a Cherokee 6. Sweet.
Freedom, have I seen the new map data for 24? No, I have not. Is it different? I have not seen it. It's alright, we'll just kind of guess at where our thrust levers are.
Delta 2149 at Nashville, 20 right, ready for pickup.
Delta 2149, hold short runway 20 right. It'll be just a couple of minutes trail.
I think we're doing okay here. Aircraft above us and ahead. Ascending, it looks like.
And United 1798, contact Memphis Center 128.27. We'll see you later.
2827, United 1798.
Memphis Center, low Airbus 196 Delta Zulu, climbing 14541616.
November 196, Delta Zulu.
Do they not have approach online? Oh, I guess they do.
230 for 1 hour 6 Delta.
Memphis Center, Southwest 738 is 10.5, climbing 16,000.
And the altimeter was 2978, I think is what it was.
Endeavor 5085, contact us approach 125.
Delta 78.
258.
Winds 17013, okay. 78.
Approach 125.82.
125.8, United 1611, thanks, yeah.
Spinning 125.8.
Good evening.
Oh wow, Oceanic is on? Micah? Wow, that's amazing. It's like across the pond. Freedom, I tried to find the images and put them on the server. Oh, for the map, yeah, I'd love to see that. Mateo, you're back, alright.
.com 152.
2978 was the altimeter. Let's get that set. Pilot Mateo, you are back at a good time. It's about to get busy. Transition set altimeter 2978. Oh, not Ocean. Oh, Jacksonville.
7.
Gotcha.
8. Set.
I've never flown in that airspace, Micah. That's kind of cool.
And let's see, November 514 Delta Victor, Mississippi, maintain 9000.
So bright.
2978.
2978 down to 9000, 514 Delta.
American 1202, contact Memphis approach 125.8.
Approach 25.8 for American 1202, good night.
U70.
Heading 270, FedEx 762, heading.
Memphis approach, good evening. American 1202 is on the Vans 3 with Delta.
American 1202, Memphis approach, thanks to Delta, expect Dallas 18 left.
18 left, 1202. Nice, just like we drew it up, people. Ah. Excellent. East Coast into the ocean of Georgia, Florida, and Carolinas. I've never flown in that airspace, Micah. Does that extend out to, like, Bermuda? That'd be a fun flight. That's a place we've never been before, is Bermuda, right? Okay, now I've got my throttles. Okay, it does work. Weird. But just that little blue arc there that shows you where your physical throttle position is very useful when you disconnect the autopilot.
Affirmative, we southbound, able to do it.
Sir Mike, Roger, advise, ready to go.
Alright. What are these passengers seeing here? Ooh, cabin gets, look at that. The cabin dims automatically. That's nice. Getting ready to get into Memphis, maybe get some barbecue when we get there. I don't know, what else do they have in Memphis? Graceland, right? I think I read something about Graceland recently, like somebody tried to like buy it, but very like a sketchy purchase of Graceland, and like it was there was fraud involved. I don't know. Something crazy. Never been there. No. Okay, Micah, not that far. Bermuda Triangle. I don't know, Mike Coffee, if that's still a thing. Was it ever really a thing?
Or is that just kind of a conspiracy theory? I mean, I don't know the answer. All I know is this has been one heck of a fun flight, and I missed it, and I'm glad you are all here.
Memphis Information Echo is currently altimeter 2977.
77.
There are 1 Gulf Sierra, never got a read back, wind 160 at 8 gusts 16 for a 18 clear to land.
Alright, so when we get
Thank you, 1 Gulf Sierra.
to Memphis, it's going to be a left turn off the runway, and yeah. Given my landings, we'll be lucky to turn off onto Echo, and then we're going to have to hold short, and then we'll taxi to about here, and it's gate 10. Okay, you got it. All right, looking good. Sync the heading bug here in case we start to get vectors, although I guess it's not as busy on the east side. Looking good. All right, so approach speed is 145. We'll fly at 150.
You can make Delta there. Right, turn on to Delta. Straight.
Priscilla basically sold Graceland. Yeah, I heard there was like a whole thing with her and the estate. I don't know. I tell you, yeah, we need to fly into the triangle to see if it's real. Yeah, let's see if that's simulated in MSFS. Funny how that whole issue vanished. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't hear about it much. It's like Bigfoot. Bigfoot was always a thing kids used to talk about when I was a kid. I don't hear a lot about Bigfoot anymore. Excuse me. Starting to get a hoarse voice. I'm gonna take a sip of this high noon.
Good evening. American 4274,
That's watermelon. Who bought these?
Thanks for Echo. Expect ILS 28 left.
On that left, 4274.
For 4 Delta Victor, expect the RN 18 approach.
I like how the lights kind of flicker every once in a while too. The
4 Delta Victor,
PMDG.
sorry about that. Expect ILS 28.
Thank you. 51 production.
All right. Approach checklist.
Short 18, we are ready for departure.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
Left crosswind departures.
2977 set.
2977
set.
Approach checklist completed.
That's it. All right, we should start to slow down here in a second because we got to be at 210 knots at maybe. Bermuda Triangle of the yes, that whole flight of planes that went missing, Mike. Yes, exactly. Farmer Tech. Yeah, that would be a good idea. To see if it's simulated. Mike, simulated in the sim, that would be great for about 2 days. Your sim, you'd be flying over the ocean and all instruments dead. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Or not. Look at all the traffic.
10,000.
Hop on the landing lights. Seatbelt sign comes on. He's doing some stuff there with the CDU. So good. We got to get ready to switch frequencies. Let's move that a little bit. Sorry about the immersion braking.
There are 3 Gulf Romeo traffic on the go. Wind 160 at 8 gust 16 for a 18 settle in.
Got a bunch of Memphis approach frequencies in here. What is going on down there? Oh, that's Memphis.
On the go. Traffic in the upwind now. Wind 160 at 8 gust 16 for a 18 settle in. United 1611, contact approach 120.
Oh yeah, that's busy. You want to see a smash on the landing, none of that floaty nonsense? Yeah, just get it down, right? Right, Micah? Like firmly in the touchdown zone. That's what we're going for. This is not going to be a flight sim streamer butter. We're going to get this airplane down in the touchdown zone positively.
Sorry, 0 Mike, proceed on course, maintain.
And we're going to get off the runway. We're going to make a left turn off the runway.
Negative flight follow.
100%, Micah. Mateo, you got to run to get pizza. Nice. Nice. Bring me some. I'm hungry.
Thank you.
I don't know if 20902 for approach for American 1202. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright position.
This is
Make sure your
Skyguide
seatbelt is securely fastened and all
Aviation
carry-on luggage
nerd. Oh my god, hang on a second. Hang on a second.
Please turn off all electronic devices.
Thank you for the donation, man. Aviation nerd. That is way too generous. Approach American 1202 is on the Vans 3 out of 8,000.
American 1202, mass approach, hello.
Alright, cool. Let's call for laps 5. Flaps 5.
Speed check.
Aviation nerd. $5. Thanks, man. Oh, Guy, what's going on, man? Do you know what? Yes, I know what Whiskey Tango Foxtrot means. Yes, I know what that means. Trust me, I might be saying that soon here on this flight. Yes, I do know what that means. What's going on, Guy? How are you?
Set.
This is kind of bug the up speed here. I don't want to get too slow. How are you, man? And thank you for the thanks for the dono. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it though. Always appreciated, never expected. I hope you're enjoying the stream. And I hope you're doing well. Yes, of course I know what Whiskey Tango Foxtrot means. That is definitely in my vernacular, let's just say. Let's put this into night mode. It's very bright. Same with this. How do we do that? Where's the
Number
little...
5085, turn left heading 310.
Alright, let's pull up the approach plate here for 18 left. We already briefed the approach. Looking good on speed. Coming down to 3,000 feet. Yeah, this is looking not too bad. We may have configured a little bit early with flaps 5, but I don't care. So Reese is 3,000, then the FAF is Ronnie at 2. We've already got the missed approach altitude set. I'm sorry. Minimums are set, missed approach altitude's 5,000 feet. Yeah, we're looking good. All right. Mike, that's why you didn't buy the PC-12. Oh, I don't have that one either. Oh no, tornado warning. Is that close to you, Micah? Yeah, I would be closing down whatever VATSIM stuff I'd be doing too because of that. And Mike, we're going to find out.
Okay,
Mike, we're going to find out if we float or if we plant it. We'll see.
Number 5085, turn left heading 220.
I'm going to slow it down a little bit more too, maybe 200 knots. I mean, we don't want to slow down too much because obviously the flow is kind of important here.
American 1202 to set maintain
match heading
2000.
This I maintain 2000. American 1202.
6.
Number 5085, turn left heading 210. Intercept runway 18 left, localizing.
Alright, 210, intercept localizing, number 5085.
Number correction FedEx 1362, contact tower 100.7.
Tower 119.7, FedEx heading 50K.
Number 5085, 2 miles.
119.7, I heard.
Still 7 left, runway 18 left, maintain 180 knots, delay 5
south. That.
Alright, 3 still established, cleared all left,
187.
Then 180 till 5 on Denver 5085.
Let's actually pull up the
turn left heading 230.
left turn 230, American 1202.
That is 1611, turn left heading 220.
Left 220, 670.
Sorry,
180 knots on the.
That's my bad, man.
180 knots on the base turn. Zoom in. I'm actually going to pull up the airport diagram here. So we have it. VATSIM radio ready to go here with the frequencies.
Wow, it's gonna look so nice when I screw this.
Oh, this is epic. All right, let's see. What do you guys think? Stereo cockpit mode, Micah, exactly. TCB, taking care of business.
Maintain 210 knots.
Flash. 210 knots for American 1202. It's going to be fast. Yeah, good enough.
Endeavor 5085, contact tower 100.7.
Yeah. All right, 210 knots. We'll get it slowed down.
Netted 1611 instead of maintain 4,000.
Taking care of business with the flash, exactly. Elvis. Mike, flight 205, caution, tornado turn. Oh my God, be careful. Yeah, Micah, that, you know what? That would not be a terrible landing rate tonight. Because we're coming in on this base turn a little fast.
Memphis approach, good evening, American 4274, 10-5 south.
American 4274, Memphis approach, hello.
Actually, I don't need that. Airport diagram.
American 1202, confirm, descend maintain 2000.
Descend maintain 2000, American 1202, yeah, we had it, yep, 2000.
American 1202, turn left, 210, intercept the localizer.
Left 210, intercept localizer, 1202.
That's the 18 left localizer.
Roger, 18 left localizer, 210.
American
1202.
Use 6 miles from Ronnie, maintain 2000.
Alright, localizer's captured. Yeah, what the heck? We had that dialed in there. I'm not sure why that didn't respect.
American 12026, 4 miles from Ronnie, maintain 2000, so that was good. I left only 18 left.
Radio altimeter
still 5 mile final.
2000 till established, cleared 18 left, 1805 mile final, American 1202.
Net 1611, instead of maintain 3000.
3,600.
United 1611 is
stereo cockpit, guys. I gotta pay attention. I don't want to screw this up. Alright, glide slope. Localizer's captured. We're slowing it down.
Kurt ILS 18 left 3,000 to establish United 1611.
United
speed brake.
1611, maintain 180 knots, till 5 mile final.
180 knots till 5 mile final, United 1611.
Alright, we got it. We're 8 miles away.
American 1202, contact tower 119.7. We'll see it.
Tower 19.7, American 1202, good night.
Niner, have a good night. 131.9 on FedEx 1362.
Memphis Tower, good evening, American 1202, ILS 18 left.
American
Final approach fix, height check, just approach altitude not set.
Runway 18 left, clear to land, you're number 2.
Clear to land number 2, 18 left, American 1202. Alright, we can
Endeavor
start slowing it down
5085,
now.
after landing, exit right when able.
Right when able, Endeavor 5085.
Gear down, flaps 15.
Memphis Tower, United
Speed
1611. United 1611, Memphis Tower, wind 190 at 5.
Gear down.
Runway 18 left, clear to land. You are number 3.
Oh.
1 left, clear to land. United 1611, number 3. American
All right.
1202, after landing, exit right when able.
After
Flaps
landing right when
15
able, American
set.
1202. Landing checklist.
FedEx 527 on Victor for 2000.
Landing checklist. Engine
Flaps
start
30.
switches.
FedEx
1,000
527
feet.
Heavy, Memphis Tower, hello.
Not stable.
Runway 27, the line up and wait. I'll squeeze you out as soon as I can.
Forget about him. Alright. We got it. Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30. Green light.
Landing checklist completed.
Alright, my airplane.
Autopilot off.
Let's do it. Forget about him. Forget about Dan.
Endeavor
Right when able.
5085, welcome to Memphis. Taxi straight ahead to
Cleared.
the terminal from runway 18 center at Echo.
500 feet.
Straight ahead to Terminal 18 Center at Echo, Endeavor 5085.
Continue.
Delta 2939, contact Memphis departure. Have a good flight.
Sorry guys in chat. It's too busy.
And then Endeavor 5085 on the far side, contact ground 1.9er.
Landing.
Alright, so on the far side, contact ground 131.9er. Minimum. 85
FedEx 527 heavy, wind 190 at 5.
Minimums.
Fly runway heading, runway 27 cleared for immediate takeoff.
27 clear for immediate takeoff runway heading 527 heavy.
50, 30, 20, 10.
No. It wasn't the worst.
Speed break up.
Micah, I think you're right. We got it planted in the touchdown zone. He said right. I'm just going to jam on the brakes here.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
60 knots.
Are you landing in Memphis? I'm in Memphis right now and Graceland.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with
Aviation guy. Oh my gosh. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Stand by. I gotta.
1202, taxi straight ahead to the terminal, cross runway 18 center at Echo on the far side, contact round 121.9er.
Straight ahead to the terminal, crossing 18 center on Echo, and then .9er over to ground for American 1202. Have a good night. All right, ground .9er. Sorry, guys. All right, straight ahead on Echo. We got to get out of the way here. Guy, that is way too generous, man. You're at Graceland. Oh my gosh. All right. Good landing. Bad approach. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that criticism. I don't think the approach was terrible. I give the approach an 8 out of 10 as well. I don't know. We'll check the landing rate in a second. Let's get to the gate. We're going to gate gate 10. And then, so we're clear to cross. That's why we're doing it. Let's get this bright light out of my face. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Aviation nerd / guy. Man, again, thank you so much for the donos. That was way too generous.
Memphis, good evening. Reach 56 military ramp information echo ready for hot start.
Aircraft calling standby 1 on the land.
Memphis ground, good evening, American 1202. Just crossed 18 center on Echo going to gate 10.
Aircraft calling standby 1 on the land line.
Alright, we're going to stop right here then. Start the APU.
Starting the APU.
We'll just stand here, move it. Yeah, I'm off. Yep. And I think we're good. Wasn't terrible. A little slidey. Yeah, that's my rudder pedals, freedom. Underdog, you don't use strobe landing lights when crossing the runway. Yes, we should have, but we are focused on just getting the hell out of the way at this point. Yes. In fact, that's Dan's problem. He should have done that.
Rich 56, it was I was calling first. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're over the military ramp information echo ready for hot start.
Rich 56, hot start. Is that your discretion call for taxi?
Taxi, thanks.
Memphis ground Delta 248.
We're just sitting here now.
Delta 248, Memphis ground. Good to hear from you. We're supposed to have you about 5 minutes ago and haven't heard a word from you. Continue taxi via Juliet Lima Charlie 7.
Continue Juliet Lima Charlie 7. Delta 248 and other ground just handed me over here.
APU on the buses.
Memphis ground, American 1202, just crossed 18 center. We're here on Echo.
American 1202, Memphis ground, good evening. Double check the transponder, not showing me spark mode Charlie at all.
Yeah, FO turned it off. It's on now.
American 1202, roger. Thank you. Taxi to the gate via Echo Juliet Papa 1.
Echo Juliet Papa 1 to gate 10 for American 1202. Thank you.
United 1611.
Juliet is
right
not this first one. That's Charlie.
1611 Memphis ground. Good evening. Follow the American Boeing 737 ahead of you into the gate.
We'll follow the American 737. Thanks. Yes.
Oh, he's following me. He's in for getting lost. Anyway. Yes, good practice. Exactly. It's avoidance. See and avoid, right?
Memphis ground, FedEx 1363.
All right, this is Juliet Papa Papa 1. I love the fact that you can write stuff down on the charts now with Navigraph. It really helps. Look at all the traffic. Not sure why those lights are flickering like that. It's kind of irritating, but hey, whatever.
121.0, no problem there at all. On UBC.
This is epic. Oh, folks, and we'll check the landing rate once we get a little, once we get to the gate. In fact, let's call up GSX.
Air Canada 10.
We're going to gate
Good evening, safe position.
10.
Disregard, actually. Runway 18 center, taxi V, Lima Charlie 7.
All right, let's see.
Charlie 7, Air Canada 1.
Juliet Papa. Oops. Turn this pen off here. So it's Juliet, Papa, and then Papa 1. Okay, I think we got it. We got it.
Christian, reach 56 over.
What I miss? What I miss? Yeah, look at him coming in exactly. Yeah, it's pretty amazing freedom. This is an awesome. I wish those lights weren't flickering. I'm sorry about that, folks. I don't know what that's all about. A little bit immersion killing.
Unable because of your routing.
You know what? We'll just we gotta leave those on. I mean,
let's see. Can we get?
Yeah, the taxi lights are flickering. It's weird. It's gonna be a left here on
5, 6. I'm terribly sorry. I did not catch what you said. Say again.
And then it's gonna be a right on Papa 1.
18 right.
Okay, any chance you can get us above
but yeah, Micah, it's probably an SU15 thing. Although now it's fine. Look, now it's fine. Weird. I don't know. But even this is a Payware airport on a busy VATSIM event, and man, this sim is running smooth. This is Papa 1. I mean, I've never had such a smooth experience in VR than I have had with. Alright, and then it's going to be around the back side of this gate.
Right now, start your taxi to 18 right via Yankee and hold short of Alpha.
Yankee, hold short Alpha for the correction. Reach 56 and left.
Good evening, I'm approaching just 764. Okay,
kind of on the other side of this this pier. We're kind of inventing our own taxi route.
Taxi to the gate via Charlie Lima.
Look at all this traffic. Oh my gosh. This is epic.
1202 Memphis.
Yeah, 1202, sure.
1202, good to hear from you. Are you just heading into the gate right here?
Yeah, you gave me Juliet Papa Papa 1 gate. That's what we did.
American 1202, Roger. I do remember that now. You did miss the turn on to Papa, but if you would like, you can just make the left turn into the turn.
1 Juliet Papa Papa 1, but yeah, left turn into the gate here. I'll check the stream replay. Yeah, appreciate it. 1202. Don't argue with me. I did exactly what he wanted me to do. We went Juliet Papa Papa 1. Right? I mean, you guys saw it, right? Yeah, I don't know, guys. He can.
248, we are on Charlie 7, holding short at 18 center.
Yeah, I think this guy's confused. We did exactly what he wanted us to do.
Tower 119.7.
So, whatever.
Air Canada 10A, monitor tower 119.7.
No, that's our gate right there, isn't it? No, it's 18. Gate 10 is further in. Dang it. Where's gate 10? It's right there. Lost. Oh, jeez. Now he could call me and tell me I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but... it's right here. I see it. Right where that air stairs is. Check the tapes. Exactly. Yeah, Micah, 100%. I was 100% correct. This is our gate right here. We're going to clip the wings of that delta. So that air stairs probably shouldn't be there, but this is our gate right here. Yeah, no, I was 1,000,000% correct. That looks like it says gate 10. Yeah, he's confused. Not gonna let it ruin my night. But I don't think we're gonna get this one, guys. That's a tight turn. Maybe we will. Let's see.
United 78, Memphis ground.
Yep, well, no, different FedEx. FedEx 822 off of 18 left on Papa, looking at taxi FedEx ramp.
FedEx 822, Memphis ground, good evening. Taxi to Vanderbilt, Yankee hold short of Alpha.
Yankee hold short Alpha.
No, we're not going to get the dancing, I don't think.
United 78, Memphis ground.
Close, but no cigar. Alright. We have 2 blues.
250 ready, taxi with backup.
1 red.
Aircraft going standby on the land.
Shut that down. Turn that off. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad with the gating. Alright, we can put this over here for now. Lights and doors.
American 12
Let's get the ground power connected here. We can request deboarding, I think. Oh no, or does it do that for us? I forget. Let's see. Request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
Cool.
Ground United 7 holding Charlie.
Let's see. Taxi lights off. Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. A little stressful at the end there. I took Juliet, Papa 1. Exactly, Mike. That was weird. People, weird. Google froze your whole computer. That's weird. Let's turn them off for a second.
Cabin crew disarm doors and cross-check.
Hang out for a minute. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a really busy Memphis. That was a terrible job parking. Wow. Yeah, that was really crappy. But we're here. Sorry about all the noise too. It gets kind of loud with all these aircraft around. Look at how busy this is. Wow. But yeah, so pretty fun. What was the landing rate? Good question, Underdog. I don't know. What do you guys think it was? Micah said 2. What did you say, Micah? It's way up there, like 270 something. I'm gonna bet before we display it. Yeah, Freedom. I was just trying to get it to the gate. That was pretty miserable, actually. Hang on, let's do the shutdown checklist.
Roger.
Let's do this first. I'm thinking
shutdown
checklist. This should have been
Fuel
off.
pumps.
That should be off.
Off. Probe heat off. Hydraulic panel.
I'm gonna say 250.
Set. Flaps.
Yeah, Micah. I think you're probably right. 360. Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't surprise me. Underdog. I'd be happy with 198. Up.
Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Off. Shutdown checklist completed.
Oh, he just took his seatbelt off. That's pretty cool. I've never seen him do that. All right. Well, let's see. That's, you know what, 170. I'll take that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. 170 feet per minute. Yeah, it wasn't a butter, but you know, it was like Micah was saying. I mean, and that's actually the truth. I mean, that was a busy event. We're not going to mess around with trying to grease one in and landing long and all that. No, we're going to get it. And I'm going to look that. I'm going to look back in the stream. My goal was to hit the touchdown markers, like to hit the big markers, like right in the touchdown zone firmly, and just get it stopped and get it off the runway because we got traffic coming in behind us. So Dang, you get 700 with 7 bounces for you. Yeah, just gotta practice. Mike, yeah, you know what? I'm really happy with that. In fact, I would have been a little, maybe not disappointed with the butter, but that's not what we were going for. And God's honest truth. Let's see if we can see passengers coming out. Oh, it's really loud in here. Anybody need to use the restroom? Oh, I do. No way. Is this modeled? That'd be funny if it was. Yeah, I think I would have been a little... I don't know. We weren't going for a butter. So 170. That's pretty darn good. Did I go past the 1,000 footers? Yeah, I'll check it back. I was shooting for them. I was really trying on that one to get it pretty much on the 1,000 foot the big stripes. Let's see how the deboarding is going. How's everybody doing, ma'am? Thank you for flying. Welcome to Memphis. Thank you. Enjoy your stay in Memphis. Enjoy Graceland. Ma'am, enjoy the barbecue. Yes. Sir, have a great rest of your night. All right. Ma'am, please continue out the door. Thank you. You have all your belongings? Yes, in your backpack. All right. Anyway, yeah, so that was a heck of a lot of fun. Yeah, my coffee, I love it too. In real life, I love it too. Freedom, you're going to dip. Yeah, me too. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for the continued support. Everybody who has stuck with this channel. You know, either as a channel member, appreciate all you guys, really. You know, I think I'm doing y'all a disservice. I know I haven't been streaming as much as I used to. I'm trying. I swear to God, I'm trying. Well, I shouldn't swear to God. I swear I'm trying to stream as often as I possibly can. And tonight was a lot of fun. Guy, Aviation Nerd, and thank you so much for the donations, man. I really appreciate that. That'll go directly into the fund for Payware Airports and maybe the 777. So thank you for that. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. I really do appreciate the likes. It makes me feel better about myself as a human being. No, I'm just kidding. It does help the channel, though. Let's bring other fun people to these streams, which makes it fun for all of us. Let's take one more outside view. I really do. Like this event. This is crazy. That doesn't look good. I hope we have good insurance, because that's not good. Mr. United. The United Frontier Delta. Oh my God, Spirit. Air Portugal, why not? Anyway, yeah, that's going to do it for me. You all have a fantastic Memorial Day weekend. Mike, keep dreaming. Oh, girl with the sweater gave you a wink. Mike. Oh, Mike, man, go fly the Duke. It's awesome. And maybe we'll fly that next. Maybe Sunday. Can't promise, but maybe Sunday. There's a good VAT USA GA friendly event. Check out the Black Square Piston Duke. Anyway, yeah, have a great Memorial Day weekend. Appreciate you all. This was a lot of fun. And that's it for me. See y'all later. Bye-bye.